Hey, yo, it is WNBA Radio, and it's the evening, right? Yeah, it's the evening.
All that fuck Nicole, she's a hater. But other than that, let's pour one up for the GOAT. Let's pour one up for the GOAT, man. It was her time, but damn, to see it finally happens, like, damn, DT.
I should have started off with a DT soundbite, but I didn't know. Like, she has so many iconic moments in press conferences. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, look, there's Nicole. Nicole,
Diana.
how you feeling?
What's funny, bitch?
I'm always fucking right. I'm always right. God is good. He knew I needed this shit today. Obviously. I'm not a hater. You can't hate when you're right. You can't hate when you're right. I fucking win. And everybody should be tired of me fucking winning. I've been winning since the Olympics.
This is nothing to win about. Y'all do know we'll never see another DT. Like,
Congratulations on an amazing career. She was an amazing athlete, mother, daughter, whatever. She was an amazing person and whatnot. But my team needed her to go. Thank God. Thank God.
All right, time for a new era of Mercury basketball with AT running the center. Let's
DT
All right,
Carter.
go.
stop.
y'all, like, we'll never get to see a crash out like DT again. Like, yes, she was
DT
good at
is the
basketball,
GOAT.
but she didn't
DT
Yeah.
is
broke.
the
She didn't
GOAT.
broke doors.
Once we
She
once
didn't
we
did a
get a
lot.
full panel up here, we're gonna go around and then share our favorite DT moment. I already know what mine is. it
I
was
know what
it's,
mine is.
it's probably mine from when she was in the bubble.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Let me
Yeah, that's
let
the
me
best
think.
DT moment,
Oh yeah,
or
that's
at least one of the best. What's up, Brandy? What's up, Demo?
What's
MK.
up, black folks and
There's
Yo,
Jerica
MK?
too. What's up, Jerica?
What's up, gang?
what, Carlin.
I just said what's up. That's how I say what's up. What's up,
Okay,
Ghost?
Carlin.
man, it's crazy. We lost the mother of all crash outs,
This is
dog.
not crazy.
Right.
We knew she was retiring.
No, we did,
No,
we
I
did.
thought she was
Like
gonna stay at
what?
least
Niggas
one more
fake
season.
sad. Niggas is fake sad. Y'all knew that
Y'all
lady
ain't
was
think she was
It's,
gonna
gone.
it's
stay one
fake
more.
sadness. It's fake
Hell
sadness.
no.
But
It is
like,
fake sadness. It is, but she's a goat. Like,
I
yeah,
mean,
you
I
feel
knew
me?
I knew she was probably going to retire, but it's still like real when you actually,
when you hear
you
it,
know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like it's
Demo messy.
it was
I don't know. I think the W. I think the W because I think they need to like do something for the fans. Like,
Greatest
we
crash out of
can
all time.
we can have a party for DT in Phoenix Arena, and then we can have a party in crypto for Candace, like, cause she still didn't get her proper flowers. Like,
No, facts. Facts.
yo, all the OGs is gone. Like, damn, when you look at it, like outside of Tina and them still playing, like Asia and Stewie's the vets of the goats. Like,
Damn, she
that's
grabbed the
right.
crazy.
hanger for real.
And they only going into year 8 and 9. Like,
That's
what
what
the
makes me
There's
fuck?
no other
sad.
vets out there.
I mean, there's
Like,
only
the goats.
realistically,
I'm saying vets of like when you thinking of like goats.
yeah,
Like,
like
Oh,
there's really only Tina. Yeah, there's only Tina. Like when you
that's
think
why I
of,
said like outside of Tina, like
there's no one.
other than that,
And then like in terms of
Mercedes
people that
Dressel.
have set like records that are like really high records in the league,
it's
in
DB.
certain yeah, Dewana Bonner. That's basically it. Tina
It's
and
DB.
Dewana.
It's Tina and DB, and then the other people that hold the most other records is Asia and Stewie.
There you go. DB. Yeah, DB is definitely one of them.
Yeah, that's it.
It's kind of for me like the last player of like when I started watching the W. I mean, like I started watching when I was a kid, but from what I remember, like that's like childhood hero. You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
facts, facts. Like
Still
same
gone.
era for me. Like,
Still gone. Sue gone.
yeah.
Maya been gone.
We really in a
Hmm.
new era. What the fuck?
Candace gone. Like this
Candace
really
been
Maya
gone.
came.
crazy.
Maya
Still,
came in the
Maya
front
been
door and
gone.
left out the back door. She
she
Maya
left
barely
at
been
the
even
gone.
been in the
Maya
house.
left. Maya left.
Man,
Hey,
Maya
right
left, and
here,
we
Candace
still
man,
had
right
still
out.
begging
Seal,
for
she
Maya
knows
Slew.
she cannot
Maya,
come
come
back.
back. Leave that
Maya
man.
left, and we still had Seal, Slew, Candace. Like, it's like, so yeah, it was crazy when she did it, but like thinking of like, damn, everybody gone.
I ain't gonna hold you, Carlin. I know you waiting for a full panel, but one of my funniest moments that I love from Diana Taurasi is when she kissed Simone. That was
yeah,
some
that's
wild
Man,
shit
that
to
was
that's
do.
my
That's my
crazy.
That was
favorite.
some wild shit to do, bruh.
That was insane.
Oh, you know what's
Wow, shit.
my favorite was it 2021 when she needed motivation, so she purposely picked a fight with Jackie Young, and then she like took over in the semifinals and beat the Aces. Like it was fucking crazy.
I think I got two because they not like the best stories, but they underrated. G, it was a random basketball game. It's like a Tuesday or some shit like that. And she actually like was playing defense, and she like slapped Mabry. Like she was going for the ball allegedly, but she slapped Mabry like directly in the face. And Mabry looked at the ref, and they didn't call nothing, and they just continued to play basketball. That shit had me crying laughing. Um, and then the other one was in the bubble when she was telling people to meet her in the lobby. That shit had me crying.
That's my favorite moment. The "I'll see you in the lobby." She said to the referee, had me dying. Other than that, I mean, every time I watch her on Phoenix, it's honestly like a memory. It's such a funny memory.
Yeah, because there was
Um,
always something. There was always something that she was doing. Let me see, because I feel like I tweeted about something. Let me find it.
The fucking door in Chicago, that shit was probably
Like
cheap and old anyway, but
yeah,
why she had to rip our door down like that?
Dog, and then lied about it for years. Like she fucks me up.
Nah, we brought that joint right to the parade. That shit had me in tears.
oh, I know another favorite moment was when they won the championship in 2014 and they went to the White House and she told Obama right in his face that the Chicago Sky like aren't shit. He's like, we're still
Of
gonna
course, that's
win
your
more
favorite moment.
Of
championships.
course, that's
dang
your
it, of
favorite moment,
course.
Carlin.
No, I just thought it was funny that she would actually go to the White House and start trash talking the president. Like that's
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 so
crazy.
DT.
The Olympic video is another good one. Her
Her
twerking.
twerking, yes.
Yeah.
They were for
Wow.
not giving us a video this year, but I think it's just because they almost won. I mean, they almost lost. They said fuck the vibes.
Wait, y'all. One of my favorite moments of DT was when she told Obama to get on Atkins.
Girl, them dogs.
Oh.
We hear them, they playing.
I thought that was the wheat of cream.
I
No,
thought
y'all.
Demo was asleep. I was gonna say, Demo, you sleep?
Here he
No,
go,
my
bro.
dogs. Like, I don't know why
Oof,
my
excuse me.
dogs sound like cows, y'all. Like, my dogs literally, like, I don't know, pit bulls just sound like cows when they
They
growl.
also like to sit under you every time you get those spaces.
I know every time I'm talking to someone, like, it doesn't matter if it's like my phone or y'all, like, they will literally just come up right beside me and start, like, you know how pit bulls, like, they play attack each other?
They want to talk in the spaces
And
too.
they're just like, growling, but then y'all say it sounds like cows, and it's like me being their mother. I just, I'm not hearing it like y'all are because I learned to
Yeah.
tune it out. So then y'all are like, oh, who's snoring? Who has cows in the background? Who's on the farm? Da, 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 da. And I'm just like, oh yeah, that's me. That's me. My bad.
I put
Though.
it in the I put it in the jumbotron, but that is like a feature that the Phoenix Mercury used to show on the jumbotron in like 2007. It's good stuff. It's her and Cappy Pondexter. It's like a whole skit.
Oh, but
I
yes.
love Cappy. Let me see this.
But while y'all are
Cappy
watching
my
that,
girl. She's crazy as hell now, but she's my girl.
yes, my one of my favorite moments with DT was when she gave Barack Obama that Phoenix jersey with his name on it and told him to get on Atkins because it was too small for him. And for those that don't know, Atkins is like Weight Watchers.
Y'all, not underdog post the wrong amount of technical fouls. She actually had 122
Jesus.
technical fouls, first in WNBA history.
Legend.
Period.
That's crazy. I wonder if that counts the one that they rescinded. When they didn't suspend her. Oh my gosh. I still can't believe they did not suspend her like that game, and they suspended. Didn't they suspend both BG and Taj? Wasn't it the same exact game?
It was Tosh, not BG. I don't think BG was
But
suspended.
wasn't it another player? Or was it? It was just Taj.
It, Kyle was
If they wouldn't have
close, but
rescinded it, it would have been DT and Tosh, but they rescinded DT.
Yeah.
But Tosh had to
yeah.
stay out.
Yeah, that was crazy.
My favorite is when she did a prank on DB. You know that video? Pretending
Oh
like she was
yeah.
really really mad. DB was so confused, bro. And
Yeah, that was
that was
pretty
funny.
funny.
Oh wait, the Olympic, the TikTok that they did, the
The
Olympians.
twerking video.
Yes, they got DT to twerk in a TikTok. That
That
video
shit was
was so
funny too, cause she wasn't doing nothing else.
Oh, y'all remember when she punched KP in her stomach?
oh my
She's
Welcome to
always
the
god. I
hitting
league.
know
somebody.
Carlin remembers.
Yeah.
Yo, this lady's a menace, dog.
She is. Wait, no. Y'all remember last season? Okay, it was one of
Y'all remember
the
I see you in the lobby later to the ref?
Classic. It's one of my favorite
Oh, this
moments.
lady funny as hell, man.
but do y'all remember last season? It was one of the Phoenix Aces games. They were setting up for the ball to be inbounded, and DT fouled Alicia Clark. And and trying to state her case, she almost karate chopped the ref's neck. And then when they got back on the court, like to do the reset for the ball to be inbounded, she did the exact same thing that the exact same foul move. Like she did the same thing and was looking directly at the ref that called the foul, and they didn't call anything the second time. Like she was looking right at them, like daring them to call another foul on her. After she almost karate chopped that lady in the neck, like I just, oh my gosh, like the ref's face, like her eyes got so big, and I was just like, oh my freaking gosh, DT literally is like a goat, a menace, and yeah, there will never be another player like DT. There just won't.
It
Like she's
won't like league too soft.
101, one of one.
Hmm.
I think it was 2021. I think it was during the finals where I think it was game 3 or game 2, but she had pushed the ref or something cuz Sophie was on the ground and she had pushed the ref and it was confused when she got attacked like,
That's
"Girl,
right.
you can't do that,
That's
ma'am."
right. That's right.
And then you have fuck ass Sue Bird talking about, "Well, people make mistakes." Like, girl, shut up. You and her shut up.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Um, yeah, Taurasi. I mean, I'll be looking at highlights all day tonight. Um, Watching some old vintage DT highlights. Yeah, what a career! Over 10,000 points. Um, that's super impressive just from the fact, like, yeah, sure, it's 10,000, but the fact that earlier in the days of the WNBA, there was only like what, how many
Yeah,
games? Like 30?
like yeah, they didn't play a lot of games. What was it? I feel like she was a part of that like 26 game era.
Yeah, yeah, not
She
many
also
games.
took a year off in that time.
Yeah, not many
I
games.
don't know if everybody remembers, but Russia paid her to sit out, and she kind of did it as a protest because she was so pissed about the W pay because it used to be way worse. Um, and then it kind of honestly worked for getting some better pay at the time.
Yeah, not many games, and I was gonna say she was. I would like to say she was the only person from that era that was literally shooting like 8 3-pointers a game when it was like frowned upon to shoot that much. What's up, Ghost? What's up, Berg?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, Berg.
I came in to give my little 2 cents about Diana Taurasi. Y'all know, I don't think I've ever been like a major fan of Diana Taurasi, but I'll say this: she has always been entertaining to watch. I freaking hated when she played us. It's like she loved playing us because she knew she was gonna beat this guy back in the day. She just loved it, and she's given us some freaking games that I will never forget. She's always hitting the three to beat us. I think though before Diana Taurasi leaves this court, I'm gonna need her to pay Wintrust for that door that she broke when we won that championship. I have not forgot. DT, don't think you're gonna get away. We have a bill that's on your desk. You need to pay it. But yeah, Diana Taurasi to me has she's a great competitor, great everything. She her list of accolades go very, very long, and she's definitely one of the goats in the league. Um, I remember her sitting out in protest for the pay when Russia paid her because she used to make a shit ton of money playing for Russia. So playing in WNBA was just like for us really to get to see her play. But I think the decision to step away right now is the right decision. Like I've always said, I think Diana should have retired. But she doesn't have anything to hang her head down because she had an amazing, amazing career, and it's sad that we won't get to do a farewell. But I feel like the Phoenix Mercury
They gave
gave
her
her
one.
farewell last
They
year. Yeah,
if
where
this is it,
yeah,
man.
yeah, they definitely did. So I'm glad that she made that decision. I mean, the game will be, will miss her, but I do think like Diana Taurasi does have an absolute career in broadcasting. She's funny. She's quick. She's witty. I think that should be I think her and Sue Bird should really like lean into that little show that they have and try to see if they can make it a bigger show because her voice is important in the basketball world. And I think it will be a refreshing show. I think it'll be a great show if they really lean into that and make it bigger. So I think that's her next career if she wants it. But yeah, thank you, Diana Taurasi, for everything. And don't forget to pay your bill on the way out. Thank you.
Hmm. What's up, Ozzy?
What's up?
You have a favorite DT moment?
Um. Oh, when she hit that. Honestly, I haven't been watching DT for that long, but when she hit that shot against the Lynx and like midair, she did the choke motion. That shit was one of the hardest shots. That was probably the hardest shot all last year. I'm gonna be real with you, and we all forgot that. If anybody can find a clip, I'm gonna find it. Fuck it. That's the hardest DT moment I ever seen.
I just remember one of my favorite moments was actually last year when DT. It was like some type of interview, but she told people that when she started playing in the WNBA, she wouldn't warm up. She didn't used to stretch at all before games. She would just go out and play. And now she's like, I got to spend like an hour getting ready, just warming up because how old she is. Just thought that was
Oh
hilarious.
yeah, I didn't remember her saying that though. Wow, I didn't even know that about her that she
Yeah.
didn't have to stretch. I think one of the greatest times watching her play though is when she did play with Cappy and her wife and Bonner when they won that championship. That run was amazing. I almost became a fan of her then.
I honestly think that's the greatest starting five I've ever seen in
Yeah,
WNBA.
yeah,
I know a
they
lot of people talk
fucking
about the
killed.
Lynx, but that 2014 Phoenix Mercury squad, they
Oof,
they can go up against anybody.
anybody. It was a great time to watch them.
What was
They
a
really.
what was a five?
The five was Penny Taylor at the one, Taurasi at the two, Dewana Bonner at the three, Candace Dupree at the four, and then Brittany Griner at the five.
Wait, no, I
Penny
think
Taylor was
DT was
not
at the
playing the
one
one.
though.
Who was
DT
who
was
was
at the
playing
one.
point?
DT.
Okay, well either
And
or.
Penny was at
Penny
the
was
two, but
bigger, yeah.
Penny, yeah, Penny was at two. Penny was really good too. Like, oh my god, I think Penny and DT and Cappy at that time was like, you couldn't stop them. You couldn't. It's like one of the greatest. I love that team. But
Yeah,
yeah,
they were just a lot bigger than everybody else.
yeah, yeah. I think they would give New York a run for their money if that team was to go up against New York now.
Okay. Well, nobody mentioned the Liberty, so.
Right.
Just saying that's a good comparison, but yeah, DT definitely gave up her crown of the dirtiest player to Alyssa Thomas. So I think it is time for her to leave because
Damn.
even
Wait,
What,
even
what?
bro?
though
What is
Damn.
Bird
Shots
talking about?
fired.
the dirtiest player in the WNBA was Diana Taurasi, I had her labeled that, but since Alyssa Thomas came along, Alyssa took it from her. So that even signifies that it's time for her to leave because she lost all her titles now.
What? Let me guess, Bird. She took it from her when she slammed Angel.
No,
Yeah,
before that.
she's been dirty for a long time.
Yeah. It was Alyssa, DT, and then Maga Barbie is the dirtiest players in the league.
When has Sophie Cunningham been dirty?
What?
Sophie
Ozzy,
Cunningham
please.
is
Ozzy,
like
Stop
Ozzy,
it.
covert
Ozzy been on
dirty.
the
You
Ozzy,
wrong
guys
side of
please.
don't see it.
history.
She's always been dirty.
She
Y'all
definitely
don't
kicked
see it. She's
Satu
been dirty in all kinds
last
of ways.
year.
You guys
She's
just
always been
misinterpret her.
dirty. And then had the nerve to
Big
be
Trap
like,
pulled
oh, I
Asia's
played like
ankle,
this
bitch.
in
I ain't
college.
forget.
It
Weak
wasn't a
assholes.
problem
Why
in
y'all lost?
college. Like, girl, shut up.
What's called the moment that
Shit, ask
Kyle
Kyle.
was standing over her didn't
Kyle,
just happen for no
right?
reason.
Like, what
Like
do you
What do you
mean?
mean? You think
she was
people's
doing
making
too
this
Thank you,
shit
much.
up?
Emo.
She was trying to take people's
Yeah,
ankles out from
taking people's
underneath them,
ankles.
like
Do
mid
you need
fall. Are you
video
crazy?
evidence, OZ? Like, are you like what side of history are you on?
Well, the only side of history I'm on is Black
Yeah. So for you to
History
No,
say that,
Month.
like,
no, no, no,
are you
no, no,
crazy?
no. We can never
Ready,
be on the same
already
side,
ready
OG.
to
I'm
dick
letting you
eat
know
for his
now.
teammates, or whatever you want to call it.
Clit riding.
Oh, she
Stop
is a
saying dick eating. It's
fever.
2025.
I didn't say dick riding. I said dick eating.
Stop saying that too. It's 2025.
What's wrong with that, Ozzy?
We clit eating all 2025.
What?
Go Fever.
No.
Okay,
No.
I don't know nothing
Nigga, no
about that
system. When has
lifestyle.
Sophie Cunningham ever been dirty? Like, nigga, did it really just come out your mouth?
I just from what I know, I thought people like to start shit with Sophie, and Sophie like went back down
No.
from what I've seen.
Ozzy,
They have
please.
clips on YouTube if you need to educate yourself.
They literally have compilations. Like, bye.
Nigga, like players then came on like Twitter, like talking about this shit because the
One of
bitch
the
so
most
dirty.
one of the most viral WNBA videos on YouTube right now is Sophie Cunningham a dirty player?
Damn.
She is. I don't know what game he been watching,
Or am
but
I
she
thinking
is
of
a
Marina
little dirty.
Mabry? I'm probably thinking of
Marina
Marina
Mabrey.
Mabry.
What?
Marina isn't dirty.
Marina
Marina
ain't
be
being
I
Ah.
mean,
dirty.
maybe your problem is
you
you
gotta
keep
mess
thinking
with her
about
for her to
white
mess with
people.
you.
Maybe your issue is you keep thinking about white people. Like,
I don't think that's it, Maya.
Mhm.
I mean, you just named two white people, and
Damn.
you got them confused.
I must be I must be just
So,
thinking about white people then, Maya.
He got the snow on his
like, how
mind.
do you mix up Sophie Cunningham and Marina Mabry?
Because they're very similar players. Very.
What type of milk you like, OZ? You get that red top, blue top,
I
almond
actually
milk
don't prefer
with
milk. I like
2%.
I like horchata if I was to drink a milk.
Horchata?
Oh, it's a spicy white.
What
Okay.
is
Anyway,
horchata?
I actually just had some the other day. It's
horchata.
awesome.
It's really good.
It
Oz,
is
but
good
what
as
did
fuck,
you
Ozzy. I
say,
gotta give
Oz?
you that.
Because
I don't drink milk.
you said horchata. What is
No, I
that?
did not. No, I
And
did not.
this space is recorded.
Horchata.
After you heard me say it.
Bro, what did I not
Telling
say
me a
that?
whore made this chata.
I'm crying.
All right. Does anyone have any thoughts about Alyssa Thomas had a press conference today, or did it already happen?
They said it already happened, and they said it was short.
I have a
So they just asked her, is she starting at center, and she said yes, and then they called it a day.
Carlin, stop.
I have a thought.
Stop.
Who told the Phoenix Mercury? Was it the coach or the GM that the Mercury has a death lineup comparable to the Golden State Warriors? Who told him
He made
that?
that up. Nobody told him that. He made that up.
Nobody said that.
A random scrawny nigga named Nick made that up and asked himself that question. Like, I've actually had enough. He actually has to go.
A death
I
lineup.
Wait,
mean,
did y'all see what Nick said about Tosh earlier today? Did y'all
Yes, and he's going to hell. Because he said, first, let me say something.
What happened?
Let me say something. He's a bitch. He's bitch made. He has no spine. He has no backbone. When you run a business, sometimes you have to put your big boy pants on and you have to talk to people directly and be like, hey, this is what it is. This is what it ain't. Y'all didn't even reach out to that lady. She had to find out on social media that she was traded. That's one red flag. And then the second one is you getting your overgrown, ugly white ass on that stage and being like, well, it's a part of the business. Da, da, da. You could have showed empathy. Yes, it's a part of the business, but you could have showed empathy. Men need to be out of the W spaces like indefinitely. All of them need to be exiled. I don't even care about the ones I like too.
You think a
Y'all
woman
gotta
wouldn't do
go.
that? You think a woman wouldn't do that in this space, in this business?
A woman
Man,
could at
stop.
least fake empathy. She could fake it. He didn't even fake it.
At least he being real then. What you mean?
It's not about being real because at the end of the day it's basketball, yes, but it's a business side as well. So if you don't think players are seeing him say, oh well, I've been pursuing Satu for the past 2 seasons, I've been pursuing this and that for the past 2 seasons, what do you think the players that actually worked under him already feel like? BG
And
literally came out in a press conference and said she felt pushed out by a
Mm.
nigga named Nick.
I
and can I say something? And can I say something
go ahead.
too? And yes, it's a business, but you don't tell nobody that they're gonna get to retire there, and then they don't. That's fucked up. You just
I
don't.
also think it was just a dumb trade, but that's like a different conversation. But I don't know why having no point guard was the answer when you had one of the best in the league. So whatever.
And the thing that also is just like really crazy that what Nick did to Natasha, there's no excuse for it. And I'm not talking about trading her at all. That's a normal part of, being in a basketball league. Trades happen. That it is what it is. The issue is the fact that Natasha found out on social media when we got the alerts from Underdog WNBA or Alexa Filippo or whoever dropped the news about Natasha's trade. That's when Natasha found out with the rest of us. Like, does that make any sense how a player like because I've seen some people actually try to justify it. It's like, in what world is it okay for any league in any sport, their player to find out with a bunch of fans on social media that they're getting traded with
The
no prior
basketball
warning?
leagues, that happens all the time.
But that's
This
crazy.
happens all the time.
Ozzy,
Not in the
A lot of players.
WNBA. That has never happened. Not in the
so you
Ozzy,
mean
it
to
can
WNBA.
tell
happen
me
all the
that the
time, but that
agent
doesn't make it
and
correct.
Natasha,
That doesn't make it
No, it
right.
doesn't make it okay. But it's like this is not new. This is not
You're
new
you're
to
saying
basketball
it
leagues.
you're saying it as if this response is emotion based. It's literally not. He looks like a bad GM because you didn't reach out to your player saying, "Hey, you're getting traded." That's
I
the
don't.
least you could have done
Well,
after
to
like sweet
fans,
just
talking
sure.
her
To
all
because
free
fans,
agency.
and Ozzy,
After
just
sweet
because
talking her all free agency, saying she's gonna retire there, she's gonna do this, she's gonna do
And
that,
getting her, and
having her
that's
promote that
fucked up.
facility,
I bet
having
Promote
she'll
her
that
do
never do
all
that shit
this
facility,
again
promo
having
with
for
her
no
anything.
pay,
cameras, and
mind you.
convince free
She's been
agents
there
to
all
come
off
there. Like
season
that's fucked up.
promoting that facility with no pay. And you're gonna talk about, oh, well, it's just business. It happens. Yes, it happens, but you could have been fake and pathetic.
No,
Nobody
And
here's the
cared
then
thing.
if
just
Here's
she
the
tell
meant
thing.
to
it or not. All you
Connecticut,
need to do
Ozzy,
like
is get
here's
on
the
mic and
other
say,
issue
yeah,
with
what
it
we did
because
is da da da.
you're trying to excuse it, and I honestly
No,
don't.
I'm not.
No, you're trying to
It's
excuse it
horrible,
because
but it's
no,
like it is what it
you
is.
tried to say that. Oh well, it happens other places. At the end of the day, it is not in any way, shape, or form okay for a player in any sport to be finding out they're being traded with fans that
Yes,
they
Maya,
didn't
that's
even get
true.
they don't even get the opportunity, they don't get the decency, the human decency of at least warning someone at least a minute before the news damn drops on social media.
That's true. I don't.
And
We're not
it's
disagreeing with that, and I'm
okay,
not
but
excusing
okay,
it.
so that's the
But
thing.
now I
So
want you to look at it.
that was
Let me speak
literally my
now.
whole point. So
Let me speak
anything
now.
that, but you're trying to have a
You can't just
oh
shut down
but
anything I'm about to say because you have no idea what I'm about to say.
okay, but you literally interrupted me, so you didn't let me
You
finish
finished your
talking to you.
point. This is
I
the second time you
actually
said it
didn't,
too.
but you think you did because you
All right,
interrupted me.
finish repeating your point.
Like, I don't even know why I bother. Like, please just don't talk to me. Like, you are so fucking weird, bro.
All right. Anyway, so one thing y'all not think about too, like, yeah, this looks bad
Like,
for
why the
fans
fuck
and
do
maybe
you
even
even
certain
let this
players,
nigga up here, bro? Like, this kid
even
is
certain,
so fucking whack.
even certain players, like in the league in the future, who knows?
Damn,
They
y'all
might miss
fucking
out
up
on some
DT
players because
day.
of it. So how? This ain't even about DT.
It is. Thank you, Diana Taurasi. You.
What we talk about right
Like,
now ain't even about DT.
niggas
We
is
talk about the
just
Mercury.
so fucking whack, bro. Like, at a certain point, like, it just gets to a point. Like, people will just sick of the fucking trolling, bro.
I don't know. Ain't nobody trolling because I didn't even say my next point.
All
So
right.
okay, cool. This looks bad to like a lot of fans and even certain players maybe down in the future. But you got to understand the GM is trying to keep his job. And historically, Matt Ishbia has been very like proactive about getting stars. Like ever since he started owning the Mercury and the Sun and the Phoenix Suns, like he has. Yeah, he's got to get that done no matter what. So who knows what happened in that organization? Maybe Matt Ishbia told him, "Hey, yo, get this player today, right now. Get this player right now." And ain't nobody really thinking of that. And he got it done. That
No,
was his
Ozzy,
job
but
that he's
that's
trying to
still,
keep.
even if you're trying to get a player, you still want to show appreciation for the work that they did on
I
both sides.
agree.
Like for the work, you can't just say, "Okay, we're done with them," but you can't let somebody find out how they lose their job on social media. That's very disrespectful, and it shows. It looks bad on the organization. I don't care how you spin it; it does look bad. on the
It don't look back to the
organization.
owner. What I'm trying to tell you, don't look back to the owner though.
Yeah, absolutely
That's what
looks
I'm trying
back
to
to the
say.
owner because when other
Why?
players think about and players talk amongst themselves, and believe me, they will always take each other's side because they know how things are. Regardless if you want to say it's just business, it's personal to these players because at the end of the day, this is their job, it's their livelihood, and they still want to be appreciated, right? And when somebody think about going to another organization, they're going to think about how the ownership and the organization treated that player that left because they do talk and they are really friends in real life. So that does look bad on the owner too.
And at
What I'm
the
trying to
end
tell
of
you is
the
the owner
day,
is probably the
and
one
also
who
Berg,
did all
and
this.
also
It's
Berg,
probably not the GM.
and also Berg, to add on to what you're saying, it literally was a 4-team trade. It was not a trade between the Phoenix Mercury and the Connecticut Sun, and that was it. It was a 4-team trade. There was time to tell this person, hey, we're going to be trading you. And maybe if they don't have all the details of the trade, it is not anything to just tell someone, hey, we're going to end up trading you because we're trying to move some pieces around and give this person a heads up, especially for the fact that the franchise knew that Natasha Cloud, off of being fired on her day off, as she put it, with the whole Washington Mystics thing, she uprooted her family to be in Phoenix and was told she was going to retire there, meaning that she uprooted her family to be there. It wasn't just her having a little apartment where she, at the end of the season, goes to her real home. She uprooted her family to be in a place that they told her she was going to retire at, a place where she was going to play with Diana Taurasi, a player that was retiring in the same organization, to where in her mind it's like, oh, well, I can make this decision. And yeah, things change, but at least have the courtesy to tell somebody, especially for the fact that this is not some kind of one-to-one team trade that happened super super quick. There was time. If it involved 4 teams, that did not happen in one day. There was time to tell her. That's the whole point. The trade in
Yeah, it
itself
is. They could have told her.
the trade in itself, business is business. You could be traded. That's not what we're talking about. It's just having the decency to tell her and have her not find out on Twitter.
Yeah, that's all. Because we all know you can be traded for no fucking reason. Like,
Right, right. Go
nobody's
ahead.
arguing that.
Go ahead, Nicole. You had your hand up, and then we'll go Ghost.
Nah, I think everybody said what I was about to say. I was about to eat your ass up, but I don't even feel like it no more.
Go ahead, Ghost.
Pause.
I love
No,
me some
I
Nicole.
can
I
I'm
never
don't know
get
what
pause
sorry.
when you feel
everybody's in an
like you, Obi.
uproar
Don't
about.
ever say pause to me after that. You
I
know
was
that's
coming
not what
in
I
and
do.
out. I don't know what was going on with my connection because I was, outside walking my dog, and it's like 50 degrees out here or 40 degrees, but feel good. It's like summertime weather.
You in
The
Timbuktu?
three, huh?
Now he in
Nothing. Go
Indiana,
ahead.
the same
That
thing in
nigga in
Chicago. It's
Gary.
spring weather.
Yeah, it's summertime weather to
Spring weather, baby.
us. It's summer. Shorts,
Feeling good.
sweatshirt. You feel me? Okay, but in all seriousness, shout out DT. One of the legends of the game. I don't know what the conversation got turned to the cloud about, but yeah, no, just shout out to DT. Are you guys still talking about like your favorite moments?
Because we were
Yeah, go
talking
ahead.
about the press conference, and then Nick
Yeah,
was
go
at
ahead,
the
Ghost.
press conference. Goes.
Yeah, I have a soundbite from the press conference, but go ahead, Ghost. What's your favorite
Well, I
moment of
think
DT?
I think you alluded to it already. Did you talk? Because somebody was talking about the bubble, and she was like, "I'll see you in the lobby" or something. I'm sure somebody.
Nah, tell us
Yeah.
about it. Go. Somebody
Yeah,
did
yeah.
go. Tell us your version.
Huh?
Tell us your version. Somebody said something about it. How she said she was gonna see them outside or something.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like I think Starfighter said it, and then somebody else said it. I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to sway too much. But I do want to, my conspiracy theory, my theories and stuff. I do want to know, like, there's no way the organization knew she was going to announce today, right? Like, we can all agree on that, right?
They probably what the Phoenix didn't know.
Ghost, she
Yeah.
said
They
multiple
probably knew.
times, like they came out at All Star, they came out at Olympics, they came out at the end of the season. They said nobody knew nothing. She didn't tell nobody nothing. So before you try to get that off, I'm gonna let you know that. And then when you
Oh,
No,
get it
no,
off,
no, no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
eat
no,
your
no. I'm
ass
not
up
trying to get
after.
no,
off
he's just
anything.
asking.
Yeah, no, I'm not
No,
trying to
no,
get off
Berg, cause
anything. It's
no, Berg,
just
you gotta look in the group chat because he's trying to get that off.
and I
No,
already told
no,
him,
I'm
but it
not
wasn't
trying to
a
get
group
off
chat.
anything. I'm
Go
just
ahead, Ghost. I'm gonna let you
it's
talk.
just like it's like I know from an organization standpoint they would have loved to have like like a whole like a day apart or something. They didn't want all this news to like the
We don't
news
get that
straight up
fucking
came out like
break.
20 minutes after AT's press conference finished. So it was just like,
But like, I don't know. They probably had an idea. I mean, last year they did a farewell for her. You know that was a farewell. That if she
no, no,
decides
I
to
don't.
leave,
I didn't. But see, the thing is I didn't take it as a farewell because she
Man,
didn't.
that if it was it,
y'all
that shit
must
was a
don't
farewell
understand
tour.
this league. Y'all must don't understand this league.
That
They basically told
this
her
is
make
it.
a
That shit was a
decision to leave.
farewell.
They basically told her to leave. That's what they did. They're not gonna hold that. Y'all need to understand how this league
They told
operate.
her to
That is a
leave
league. That's
nicely. They said, "Hey,
Yeah.
we're gonna give you
yes,
this facility. We're gonna give you this court. We're gonna give you a street. We're
yes,
gonna put your face and your bun on the ground. After next season, you gotta go. I mean, this was
yeah,
cute and all. Thanks for the time. Like Nick said,
yes,
thanks for the time, but you gotta go.
yes,
Like
exactly.
you're always welcome here to stop by and work out and do whatever you want. But like when it comes to being
Workout.
on my roster and getting a
That's
paycheck,
crazy.
That's
They said you can
exactly
use the
what it was. That's
facilities.
exactly how it do because she won't. It's hard for these players to make a decision to actually leave. I think Sylvia Fowle was a great example of when somebody was truly ready. Like she was. I love Sylvia Fowle's goodbye. Like Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird and Candace. It's hard, and I remember Sue Bird saying like it's really hard to make that actual decision because you've done this your whole life and then you have to like let it go and like you'll miss all the cheers and the fans and you'll miss all of that and you like don't have like your life completely transformed so it's hard to make the decision so sometimes they hold on too long.
I didn't like Sylvia Fowles. I didn't like the league's effort for Sylvia Fowles'
Well, no,
retirement tour. So I think they
no,
need to just
no, I didn't like that, but I love the way she bowed out. She
bow down. I
know
did
her
too.
game was
No, I
going.
agree with
she
that part. That
she
just
knew
made
where
me
her
think
game was
about.
going. She knew it was time.
Yeah, I agree with that part, Berg. But then it just made me realize like I didn't like the way that the league.
All right, let's get into this soundbite of Alyssa Thomas, and then we'll go to our guest speaker, S. From that press conference, somebody asked a question to Alyssa Thomas saying, what does she think about the new big three in Phoenix, which is, Satu, Ka, and AT?
For the next chapter of the Mercury?
Yeah, a lot of things. I'm super excited to be here with this group. We all come from different backgrounds, different winning backgrounds, and now we get a chance to be together and accomplish something different. It's time to get back to playoffs, and I'm still chasing a championship, so just excited to be a part of this group.
That has.
She said winning
What
backgrounds?
winning background has Satu been a part of?
Or her.
I
Yeah, I was
guess.
about to
I
say
mean, at
both.
least
Yeah,
she's
Both.
trophy
what?
championships.
I was
Now,
about to say
Ka, I
outside of the
understand.
Olympics,
Double
what
Ka
she
was
homicide.
fucking
was.
MVP.
No, but like she has been in finals and stuff like that. I guess that's what she's talking about. Like they're used to being in the playoffs, finals, and things like that.
But
I
that's
mean, they
not
Is
haven't
she
won a
winning.
is she
championship
counting the
yet.
finals as like
She
pity wins? Like we don't do that.
no, but I mean, come on, she has been in some finals, some.
Yeah, she's been
They
in
haven't
two.
had losing seasons really.
I mean, she hasn't.
I mean, they lost. Ultimately,
And
they
she
lost because
really
they
is
I
were
an
know,
the
but
runner
they
up.
MVP.
haven't
She's
had
a
losing
she's
seasons.
really
When you think of
MVP.
Connecticut and the
You
teams
can't say
she's
that
on, they're
as
not
much as I
losing
want to.
teams.
I don't know, man. It's this running narrative that runner ups just like come out and say the most abysmal stuff. Like her, Fee, like what is this? What is this runner up syndrome?
Does
We
Fee
gotta stop
stray?
this.
Hey,
It's
they're
2025.
Fee
Like
is an
we're giving runner
unrivaled
up
winner, by the
trophies,
way.
wait.
Final
You're not
four
gonna act like they're
rings,
both
Don't
not
get me
winners though.
started on that.
final four rings.
They're both winners.
That
No,
gagged me.
Isn't Connecticut? Wasn't Connecticut like the most winningest program for like the past what 7 years, 8 years?
yeah.
With what ring to show for it, Oz?
Don't matter.
Nah,
No,
and
it
really,
matters.
if she did whatever she did 2 years ago in any other place other than Connecticut, she would have been given that MVP instead of Stewie. For real, for real.
That don't got nothing to do with
But she
winning. I don't think.
wasn't.
But
Like
Nah, it do because a lot of people would
what?
be like would put a
I'm
lot more
sorry.
respect
When
on her
JJ
name.
left, she should have left.
Definitely.
Oh,
Yep,
that's
I
a
Same
would
good
have
take.
left.
time.
Yeah, that's
I would have
true.
left. I would have left after that
that
2022 finals. After I ain't
Same
do it,
time.
okay.
that blow up was 2 years too late.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I think so too.
I'm out of her. Okay, we done been to the finals. I still can't beat these motherfuckers.
Connecticut still refuses to let go of the fact that they're in a rebuild. So I don't know if anybody watched Jen Rosati's interview earlier.
Oh my.
She's living in
Wait,
delusion.
wait, wait. What's the interview? I didn't see it.
Yeah, she
No.
solidified that whole we're building around Marina, and it's like, if
Marina.
they keep
Oh,
the
She
that's
said
core,
we're not panicking, we're not starting fresh. Like
Go ahead and get Chicago that pick.
like they're dead, like they're really literally building around Marina, and I just
And
kind of
Marina
feel
don't
like
want to be built around.
exactly. And the thing is,
Marina
y'all,
done told y'all time after time she don't want to be no star.
it's like
She's like, I'm a good role player. Like,
you know that Rizzotti, like she's literally banking on the fact, well, not even the fact, she's hoping that the CBA doesn't take off the core tags, because if that doesn't happen, if they still have the core tags, they're gonna core Marina. Like, why would you build around a player that for 1 year, and you know it's 1 year, if they can actually leave of their own accord? Because she doesn't want to be there to begin with, and she has very severely let that be known publicly. So it's like, how do
It's
you build around that unless you plan to core her?
Marina's part of the problem too, because she keeps jumping from team to team. That's the team that she's going to and saying yes to are just like for the moment. It's like you aren't thinking long term when you're picking these teams, when you and your manager are looking at teams.
it's not
Because
her
She
fault.
didn't pick the Sun.
She
Yeah,
left
that's
Dallas
not
to go
her
to
fault.
Chicago.
We
Now
we
she leaves
can't spin this
Chicago.
on
Like,
She didn't
Marina.
pick the Sun. She didn't pick the sky.
but she has
Every
some
team
input
that
when they
traded
bring
for her
those
got a
contracts
great
to her
deal
and
out of her.
she wants to play for. She has some input on that.
I think she picked the sky, but then
oh, we
everything
got
else is
Nike
kind of out
stickers.
of her
I need to go to
control
the
in her
Nike store.
career.
She didn't have to leave. I don't think with the
I
sky
mean,
she didn't have to leave.
she was waived by the Sparks right after her rookie year, and then got picked up by Dallas.
Right, but
They
I'm
wanted
talking
her to
about the
stay.
leave from the sky to the. I guess she wanted to try to get like when she said she left the sky because of what was the reason she left. Like she asked for a trade. She asked for a trade from the sky. So
Yeah, but that's just a sky. Go ahead, S. Welcome
no,
back
I
to the
know,
radio
but
show.
I'm just saying like she didn't have to ask for a trade. She could have stuck it out, and she would have been in better of a situation than she is right now with the Connecticut.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, yes.
Hello? Can I speak? Can you
Go.
guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. S. Go for it.
I kind of did want to talk about the Tasha Cloud situation. Like, I know y'all kind of past that, but I did want to go back to it. Um, like I agree with what everybody said beside OZ. Like, that was like it looks bad. Like, I don't really know how anybody could defend that. Like, you always like I don't fault them for trading for AT. Like, I don't think that's the problem. Like, just be respectful. Be like, hey, we're gonna trade you. Like, nobody needs to be finding out they lost their job at social media. Like, it just looks like really terrible. Like like one of the reasons why like the Luca trade has been like people are shitting on it so much is because they didn't tell Luca anything. Like he like found out kind of like how we found out. So like just like be respectful and just be like, oh, we're gonna trade you instead of like letting them know, learn from social media. And as for the Marina stuff, yeah, I don't think Marina picked Connecticut, but I'm pretty sure she told Chicago that she wanted to be in a um in a competitor, so she kind of picked, and I guess Connecticut gave the best package. Um, I don't. I feel like Connecticut should try to like trade her to try to get something, but I feel like teams wouldn't want to trade for her because they just know that she's gonna want to leave when shit get tough. Shit get tough. So yeah, she kind of fucked herself over.
I mean,
She
a
needs
lot
to
of
just stay in
players
Connecticut
do.
and let them build around her. I know y'all are bagging on that,
I
but
mean, but
that's
okay,
what she needs to do.
okay.
she's not gonna stay there, but she does need to just suck it up this year and get through it. In
I
my
think
opinion,
so.
I think they handled this like her manager like going public like that and getting kind of crazy. Like I don't know, I don't think it was like handled very well.
No shade
Exactly.
to no shade to Marina Irby, like, but I don't know why she thinks she should be doing this. Like, Marina hasn't been no All Star. She hasn't been no All WNBA player. Like, so what do you feel like I could just ask for a trade willy nilly? Like, that's kind of a little crazy to me.
No, she
She
hasn't,
gotta
but
stop getting.
she's definitely a player
She
you
gotta
want
stop.
on your team, though.
Wait, so you need to be an all star to request a trade?
Yeah, I was gonna say anyone can
She's
request a
No.
trade.
requested. She okay. And
Dog,
she.
Dana Evans requested
I
a
was gonna
trade.
say Dana.
Oh my God, y'all not. She's
Not
requested. She
too
repeatedly. She's not
not
like
too
she.
much.
Okay, my bad. I just wanted to get that off.
You just wanted to get that off,
Not
but
too
like
much.
she requested a trade. Like it's
Um,
not like, oh, she just did it one time. She did it multiple times already. That's the point. If it was just one time, then I would probably be on Marina's side. But she kind of continues to do this.
it's
So
really just one instance, right?
Didn't
Just the
she
Chicago Sky.
didn't she want to leave Dallas
Right?
This
too,
is
So
only
though?
her
she's
second
earned
she
the
She
time.
want to
want to
right
Like
leave
leave
to.
Dallas
Dallas.
as well.
niggas
She
acting like
has
we do
earned
this
the
No,
every
right to
Dallas
season.
was a
It's
request a
different
crazy.
trade.
situation.
Didn't she want to leave Dallas as well though?
Dallas was a different situation.
What was it? But
Her
she wanted to
contract
leave
was
Dallas, though.
she was a restricted free agent, so she can choose to stay or go, and she just chose to go.
Right, she wanted to leave also. It's not as messy, but she didn't want to stay there after a while. Like, she wanted to leave. She keeps leaving
I think it's
teams.
different if your contract is up.
I know, but she was a restricted. She could have stayed, is what I'm saying. Like, her decisions that she keeps making. Oh, I'm done with this team. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Like, and then she's not even going into the like. I think the Sky was the best situation for her. If she had stayed, there would have been more of a. I think with her on the team like this too would be great situation for her, as opposed to being in Connecticut. I know you're saying like no star, but look at the situation now. Look at what the
I
Sky
get
is getting now. Look at the situation.
okay,
But
that's easier, Berg. That's
I
easier
don't think they
said
would have got
now.
what they've gotten if she would have stayed.
You feel me? Like, and that, like, you get that she got traded mid-season and basically ended up being in sixth player of the year discussion. And then, did you see what the Sun, like, what she was helping the Sun do in the playoffs?
yeah,
So
but
it's
it
like,
didn't. But she should have known. Like, if they didn't win, like, I don't think she thought it through, because if everybody could see, if the Connecticut didn't win, which they weren't going to, they were going to be disbanded, because this was their second, third, fourth time around with the same team. Like, I don't think her and her agent thought it through. You see what I'm
no,
saying? That
no, I get that.
she will end up in the same situation as she is with the Sky, is what I'm saying. Like, why leave? You end up like, if okay, I'm gonna get traded to a team that's about to make the playoffs, but look at our chances. It's a good 99% chance if we don't win this championship, which if you look at New York and all the teams that were vying for that championship, Connecticut didn't have a chance, really.
No, Connecticut had a chance. People
No,
forget
Connecticut had a
It was
chance
if
after
she
they
if
slim.
she
traded
didn't
for
It
twist
was
her
her.
really slim.
ankle.
The thing is, they should have thought about it. They didn't win. The team was going to go to Spanish. She was going to be the only one left there, which it is. We all saw that. Remember, we
Yeah.
were all talking about
Okay,
it.
but listen. Nobody, look, not even her or her agent would have expected or assumed that the Sun front office would have decided to keep her of all people. Like, if I'm sure that she assumed that yes, if they retained her and like AT and DB left, that at least somebody else was going to stay with her. Like, not the fact that she was going to be the only one left.
But
Like,
AT and
because there's
DB is
no.
Connecticut, son.
Okay, but I'm talking about ATDB, Dejanay,
Dejanay.
Brianna, Ty, legit everybody but her. Like, nobody expected that.
I mean, I guess,
Nobody.
but all I'm saying is she needs to consider staying there and let them build around her and see what could happen and decide long term, not just short term. Because she keeps doing this and she gonna keep ending up on teams that are keep rebuilding. She'll never get a championship.
All right, here we have a new
Side
guest.
note: Richard Cohen is so messy. That was all.
We have a new guest speaker. Indy, welcome to the radio show. Do you have a take or a question for the panel?
I just wanted to add to the Marina conversation. I agree with Berg. I do think she didn't think leaving through enough, because if I'm her, I would know that I had two superstars on my team in Chicago, and so it was no way that I was going to leave, because with free agency the way it was and how things were probably going to go in the front office, like it's no way I would have left two young superstars like that, because obviously they was going to try to build a team around her. I mean around them, and she a 3 and D player in my opinion. So I don't think she thought it all the way through. I don't think they thought going to Connecticut through either, because I think everybody kind of knew if they didn't win this year, everybody was gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? But I do think with all her bad decisions, I do think she is making another bad decision. saying that she want to trade. One, because that just don't look good for her. Leaving teams, want to be a championship contender teams, and with the salary that she have, because that's a big salary for a role player, in my opinion. Like she getting paid star money, and she not the star. But that's okay with the new CBA coming. I do think she needs to stay in Connecticut to showcase her talent as maybe a little more than a like high quality star player, so that when she have the option to go to a different team, they won't be looking at her, looking down on her basically, and she will have in Connecticut. Hopefully, she can get the numbers and the points, the minutes, whatever she need to look good when the new CBA come and everybody is basically a free agent. So
Indy, can I ask you a question? Do you think it was
yeah,
a
what's
bad
up?
look for Tina Charles, what she was doing for the last few years?
What you
Yes.
mean, like in terms of her
Ring chasing,
leaving, coming back?
getting contract divorces, trying to find
Yeah, but
the.
Tina's old. Marina's not that old. Like Marina haven't she haven't put in her time enough for me for her to be ring chasing. You know what I'm saying? Like she haven't been nowhere and like stayed with a program to even get to championship contender. You know what I'm saying? Tina been already there, so she kind of had a feel for it and was old and ring chasing. But Marina too old to be. I mean, she too young to be ring chasing right now.
Really interesting. Go ahead, Ash. You had your hand up.
Um,
Then we'll go to Oz.
I kind of disagree with you on. Okay. This is basically rumors, but I'm not. I don't really begrudge Marina for wanting to leave Chicago if like things were like that bad in the locker room. That's fine, but I do think she's just gonna have to tough this one out, get her numbers, and then try to get another bag in next year because low key she didn't. That contract is like a lot for someone who for Marina. Like
No, it's deserved. It's deserved. Don't not too much.
I
Not
mean,
too.
okay. All right, it's deserved in the sense that women basketball players should be getting a lot of money, so I can't be hating. But in terms of like the pedigree in the league, girl, like just you gotta just suck this up and go get your numbers. Like that's all I can say for her.
Go ahead, Oz.
Um, I actually I agree with everything she said about Marina Mabry, but like, uh, when is Camila Cardoso became a superstar? Unless you were talking about Kennedy.
Are you? Hold on.
Bro,
Are you
what?
for
What?
real?
Oh, see, watch out. Hold up. What?
Are you
Hold on,
Hold
OZ,
up.
trolling?
because here you go
Whoa,
with
Dead,
whoa,
this
whoa.
dead
bullshit.
serious.
When does
All
her
right, but if you
Cardoso
said, but
talk,
if
bro?
you said
Ozzy,
unless you
that's
was talking
enough.
about Kennedy Carter, why would you
We
even
are
answer that
talking.
question? If you
That's
had
I
enough,
think OZ
another,
Ozzy.
is misunderstanding the point when we talk about Camilla and Angel. You think that Camilla and Angel on a team together does not see huge potential like they're seeing is high? Like that's what we're talking about when we refer to her as a superstar. Camilla is gonna have a great career in this league, and everybody can see that. The same thing with Angel, even though you guys want to hate on her so much, you know that both these players on the same team together, there's no stopping them. Like, come on, give them a few years and you will see. I mean, look at what she did overseas. Look at when she comes back. Look at what Angels do. That's what we're talking about. We're
So,
not
Berg,
saying they're
you ain't gotta explain
superstars
shit to
now,
All
him.
but
right,
You
hold
they
ain't
see
on,
gotta explain
potential. Come on.
shit
hold
to
on, go
him.
stop
Come
dick
on.
eating. Damn, clit eating, my fault.
What she
Um,
was
I
saying
thought
is
we
like,
were
I
being
wouldn't lead a
using
team
new
with that two
words.
potential on there
so hold
like that.
on. All right, so Berg, if she's gonna be a superstar in a couple years, that kind of adds on to why Marina felt maybe this not the team I can compete with right now. This not the team that can compete right now. Because maybe she can be in the future, but she's definitely not right now. She wasn't even an all star.
But no, listen to me. Okay, if Marina
Uh,
says that, like she's like, well,
Wait,
they're
who
not
was an all
superstars yet.
star?
Let me leave.
Angel.
Where are you leaving to? Where are you going to? Rather than stay, develop chemistry with these players. Develop championships don't happen in a year. You have to have a camaraderie. You have to gel year in and year out. When you come back with this team, is when you're gonna start being like on the same level. On the championships don't happen in one year. This is what I'm saying. If Marina wants a championship, she's gonna have to stick it out for the next 3 or 4 years, and develop with the players on the team for them to become a championship team. That's how a championship team becomes a championship team. They don't become a championship team in a year or two.
I
Now
That's a
agree.
little bit of a
you have
dated
two
mindset in
potential
sports.
championship players on this team that they're developing. They're actually this team, the Chicago Sky is actually putting in effort, building around them to develop a championship team in the next 5 years. Why would a Marina want to stay and be a part of that rather than bouncing around teams for the next 5 years and not even landing on a
To
championship
be
team?
honest,
OZ,
to
you
be
know we got
honest,
three
can
All
I
Stars
How
on
answer?
our
long is it
team,
going to
right?
Wait
take
a
her to
minute.
land a championship team? Is what I'm
You know
saying.
that, right, OZ?
Hold on, go
Wait a
ahead,
Can I
minute.
answer?
Demo.
So who wasn't an all-star? Who was not an all-star?
That's what I'm saying.
Camila
Who was
He
not?
Cardoso.
he talking about Camilla. He talking about Camilla.
She was injured to
She
start the
was injured
season.
to
It's
start.
all
Oh, okay,
right.
because
She
he
coming.
sure
She
did
coming.
say
It's okay. She
Angel.
Angel
coming. It's all
was.
right.
Yeah,
Okay, because
Angel
he
I don't
sure
like
was.
that.
did
I don't
say
like
Angel
that.
for
OG.
some reason.
Can I
And this
answer?
is
Me?
my thing.
I
Like,
said no.
I'm.
Angel was an All Star. That's what I was saying.
Can I answer?
Oh, okay.
Camilla,
Go ahead.
1 second. Camilla didn't average 10 points or 10 rebounds. Just so you'll know.
Go ahead,
Well,
Demo.
that's
On
true.
I
what?
But
What?
mean,
see,
but
What
we
are we
you
talking?
don't.
Hold on. Demo's gonna say something before he loses his point. Go ahead, Demo.
don't fall into the trap, y'all. Don't fall into the
No, no,
trap.
no, no, no. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Right.
As
The
if y'all didn't
Chicago
watch the
Sky have
fucking
moved on.
games. We know why.
The Chicago Sky have moved on from Marina Mabrey the same way Marina Mabrey moved on from us. Right. Marina Mabrey is not a one piece for anybody to win a championship, and that's a conversation she has to have for herself in the mirror. As good as she is as a basketball player, she's not the next piece for anyone's championship. So the Chicago Sky realized that they were paying her too much to not be the next piece to a championship. So they moved on. We got picks out of that. We got cash considerations out of that. We got good players out of that. Both teams benefited. We're fine. We're fine.
Clock it.
I mean, that would make sense if
I
Marina
agree.
didn't request a trade. It wasn't like the Chicago Sky initiated trade offers with anybody. It was Marina that requested the trade.
Yeah, but she requested a trade because she was a part of a different regime and was traded here by basically a different regime. So she's no longer here. We no longer needed her. Jeff didn't. Jeff isn't the one that wanted Marina. James Wade was.
And Jeff did not want that contract. And I'm sure he is
He
thankful to
said he
this
said he
day
he
that
he
Connecticut
said
wanted it.
he was ready to trade her. He said he'll always respect her and have a love for her, but yeah, go.
And he
He want that
said in
contract off his
hindsight,
hand.
he literally said in a presser, in hindsight, he would do it again.
He
Because you
did.
do, like, literally for the role that Marina wants, the type of role and player that she wants to be, we did not
It
need
don't
that
match the pay.
contract.
It don't match.
That contract was terrible. And we cleared that off our cap space. I'm sure he is grateful to this day that Connecticut took it on. There we go.
I just want to say Cardoso averaged 10 points and 9 rebounds against the Fever. And that itself is impressive because she only played 18 minutes in her
And let's
fucking
not do too much
WNBA
on Camilla. She was
debut.
injured. She came back
Wait,
injured
no, I'm not
again.
doing too much. I'm
And
not even hating.
motherfucker, did you watch the offense? Did
I'm
you
not
watch the
hating, but
teaspoon
y'all talking
offense? She couldn't get the
like
fucking ball.
she
Her
was
and Angel
referred
could
to
never
as a
get the ball. Like, what are we
listen,
doing? We talking about
listen.
like
Do you guys want to
they
wait?
couldn't get the
Wait, wait.
ball.
Damn,
Do you guys want to know what
she
Instagram
was
said?
referred to as a superstar. I don't think that's pushing that's too far.
Nah,
It
she
ain't
is a
that ain't
I
superstar.
don't
She's a
think they
future
referred
this
to
ain't
superstar.
her
2028
as a
yet,
superstar. I think she said these up and coming superstar or something like that. I don't think
bro.
she actually said
That's
that
what she
they're.
said. I wouldn't have
But
said.
I mean, they will be.
Well,
I do believe that Camilla and Angel will end up being superstars in
I
this
think
league.
Angel already is
Period.
one.
Camilla. First of all, I don't know why we're having this conversation, but Camilla is definitely a superstar. I love Angel Down, but Camilla was the third overall pick. So let's not act like because she didn't have this outstanding stellar season that she is not a superstar.
Because
And I
she was
think we've
hurt.
seen,
But
yeah,
look at
like
what she did against Asia. Come on now. Nobody did that against Asia. Camilla did.
yeah, and we can't. I mean, the what ifs is like I hate to be a what if type of person, but has she not got hurt, has she had some point guards that could get her the ball, not anybody's
Mm.
fault, but that wasn't their game. Camilla would have done damn good. at her
Mm-hmm.
career and would have definitely been in the rookie of the year race. So
Come
Camilla is
on.
definitely a superstar. And they, to me, in my eyes, Angel is Angel. She gonna get hers however she get hers. But they are building a team around Camilla because she is a big 6'7" back to the basket post player. So having some 3-point shooters and some guards around her is definitely what they going for here. And Angel gonna get hers regardless. So they're definitely building a team around a superstar that would start with Camilla and Angel.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, hold on,
exactly, Ozzy.
hold on.
Come on, bro.
Kiera McCowan is 6'7" as well. Drafted high as well. Had very similar stats. I think even better this year. No one's ever called her a superstar. And I think Camilla's a core piece. I don't think you would ever.
Hold
She's
on.
not
For a
one of the big
minute there,
pieces.
I know
Kiara
you ain't.
McCartan was
Hey,
the
I'm
premier
a
big in
McCown
this
fan.
league,
I know
though.
you ain't
Like
trying
for
to
a minute,
compare
like for a couple
Camilla's not
apples
even
years.
a
and
top 10 player in the
oranges.
world. Not even top
Dog, we're
15.
losing the plot. Like,
She's not top
bro.
15.
Ozzy,
Top
We
20
then
are
right now.
losing the
Ozzy.
plot.
What?
Like,
I
what are we
swear he
doing?
trolling.
Now
He
we like,
trolling.
I think
For
Like,
y'all
real,
calling
he
what?
anybody with a
trolling.
big name a superstar. That's what I think you got
Here,
confused.
let's get into our next guest speaker.
Jesus.
Wouldn't that be considered a superstar
To
though?
have a
Somebody
big
with a
name?
big name?
That Haley Van Lith a superstar.
Please
We
let it
gotta stop
rest.
taking OC.
All right, Damo, welcome back to the space. Do you have a question or take for the panel? Sorry, it's a boomerang mute. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, Damo. All right, well,
like, damn. I thought we was pouring bottles for DT. Like, damn.
yeah.
What
We
Yeah,
happened?
I was.
was, but you
Ghost,
know.
did you say like what happened? Like, we really lost the
I
plot.
I
Like,
mean, this is
swear. Just
when this becomes a sky space, we just start,
nigga, it never became a sky
it,
space. You
that
I
you
started
mean,
it,
you
you
guys
nigga.
you
You
said that last
tried
started
no,
it,
to.
we
sentence.
gotta
You
So
nigga.
be
come on,
honest.
like,
tried.
Like,
shut up.
damn, I
You
love me some
started it,
Camilla
nigga.
sometimes,
And everybody fell for the
but
bait.
it
I
ain't
don't know
That's
why.
not
if
the.
Not
that's
me.
Because
trolling.
he's a fucking
If
troll.
that's trolling,
I listened to a
we're
space the
stuck
other
in
day where OZ was
2021.
saying like he was a Sue Bird fan and Sue Bird was the greatest. When every space OZ come on here and say what great Sue Bird weren't shit. You are
Like,
I
it's
can't stand
OZ.
you.
Like,
I swear.
So okay, so is Kiera McCowan not a superstar then? Like, are we not because of her name?
No,
Is it because of her
OC.
name? Because she don't have a big
No,
name?
nigga,
I mean I don't think of Tiara as
nigga,
a
nigga,
superstar.
OC,
No.
that's
don't do this,
enough.
OZ.
If Tierra
What are
You
you
McCowan
trying
has
to do?
lying.
better averages
Oh,
than Camilla
God.
Cardoso,
But
Anyway, Diana
What's the
Tiara
debate?
was for a
I'm so
minute like
confused.
I'm debating
Tiara
if
had the
Camilla
potential
Cardoso
to
is a
be like
superstar or not.
the best big in this league, but she just
We're
Not
moving on. I'm
yet.
waiting for.
That's all I'm.
Not yet.
Thank you, Demo. That's all I'm saying. I don't think she's
Yeah, well,
not a
Okay,
we
yeah,
got
superstar.
OZ.
we got to change
Okay,
the
so yes, like,
subject.
okay, I agree. She's not a superstar yet, but you started bringing up her stats and shit.
Because
Like,
I'm
Oh,
trying
and
to
but
that's
give
she
her
was
some
on
red
the
honestly,
flags.
court for
this
most of the
debate.
season.
and
You
honestly,
started. She only scored this shit. She didn't average this many points and shit. Like, nigga, did you watch the
Of
games and
Camilla
course,
shit?
was
Like,
hurt for
that's
most of the
that's
Man,
where
I
she
you
season.
gonna
When she
drop
do.
trolling.
20
played
on your
when she
head
played
in
Nobody,
against
no,
17.
when she
I
played
never,
against
I don't.
20.
I'm honest. I
Naya,
don't
I'm not
think
calling her
when she
everybody
played
average.
against
everybody
All I'm
can't
saying
be
Aaliyah, she gave
everybody
Aaliyah the
can't be
business. When she
superstars.
played
At
against
least not
Asia, she
yet.
showed up.
Everybody can't be
So
superstars. At least not
Naya,
yet. But my problem was you bringing up the stats like they're trying to downplay that lady
what?
game.
You can't bring up a stats in a basketball debate.
Yeah, because you said it in a like the way you said it,
This is why
like she was ass.
This is why Sue Bird considered the fucking best point guard ever. Because
Like now we
niggas don't
on
want to bring up
super.
oh,
stats.
see, the thing
Niggas
is
want to bring
you
up
See,
only
you
aura.
basing
didn't hear what
everything
I
on
said.
stats, and it's more
You
than
didn't
just
hear what I
stats when it's
said.
within the
I said
game. It's
Niggas want to
more
bring
than
up
just
aura,
stats
bro.
within the game. Like everything is not based on stats
Everything ain't
only.
based
It's
on
based
aura and
part of
vibes.
it. It's part of
Or
it, but there are
or
other
Camilla
things
got the
that
best.
happen within the
What are
game
you
that are
talking
that
nigga,
are
about?
I agree with
measured.
the superstar
That are
point. Like,
measured
okay,
that
yeah,
show
she's
the
a
Okay,
What are
talent
you
of
superstar.
those
talking
At least
about?
players.
not yet.
Wait a
all right,
minute, y'all. Hold
Damo. Do
on.
you have a?
Wait, I have something.
Carly,
I
quit
have
muting us. Shit.
wait, I have something I just want to
That
I
wasn't
want to
me.
say this to just end that conversation because clearly people that did not watch the sky last year, this is what I will say. We all know when Marina Mabrey was traded to the Connecticut Sun, right? Why is it and no, this is not even a question that I don't need anyone to answer. I don't need anyone to answer this. This is rhetorical. Why is Marina Mabrey the number 2 assist player to Angel Reese and the number 3 assist player to Camila Cardoso and wasn't even at the Sky for half the season? Like let yourself think about that if you don't understand some like Angel's stats, Camilla's stats. Go look at the fact that Marina Mabrey was the number 2 and the number 3 assist player to both of those people, and she left halfway through the season. Let yourself understand that. And then go look at the assist player to score of other bigs in the league that play the same position as Angel and Camilla, and look at the vast difference across every team. There's your answer.
Like, damn,
And
this nigga
I just
OC
want to
always
say
gets
to
it
OZ,
going.
when you look at Sue Bird stats and stuff, like you got to take that.
Stop bringing
You
her
got to
up.
take into
Let's talk
consideration
about
that some
Keisha
of the things that we
Penitero. Let's talk
you
about let's talk about
hold on. You got to
Lindsey
take into
Whaley. Why are we talking
consideration that
about Sue
the
Bird?
things that we
Nigga
measure
just learned about
For
them
today,
what?
yesterday.
things that we measure now weren't being measured
Ozzy, they
back
got you on a
then.
jumbo, child.
Yeah, of course.
I
I
just
think
wanted to
Camilla
let you
can
know.
be a superstar. I don't know why. Like
Yeah,
you're so confused with me saying Camilla's ass or something.
that was
She's definitely
April
not one
8th,
right now in her rookie year.
2024. So we can really move on.
Don't try to gaslight me. That's a correct
He
take.
trying to backtrack.
Ozzy, I can read, babe. That's not
She
gaslighting.
will be a
I'm just reading
superstar.
the date
She's
where
not a
you
OZ, you didn't
superstar
quoted.
say that.
Okay,
Stop. Now
Like,
he's
let's
changing it
move
up.
Okay.
on.
most
All
Come on,
right.
OG,
I
let's
Okay,
move
think.
most
on.
people,
dang.
Let's
hold on,
shut down
hold
DT,
on.
man.
Most
Okay, sorry, I didn't want to mute, but
hold on, most people agree with that. Where it went left
Most
was
people
him trying
always
to
disagree with
downplay
me.
her.
That don't
Like,
mean they right. Just because you get
OZ,
cut on Twitter
no,
don't mean
you
you
here
wrong.
you go moving your narrative now. You moving your
no,
narrative.
nigga, you
Stop it.
started bringing up her stats
Cause
and
they
shit. Like,
caught you
that's
up.
not
You
even
Because you're
right.
not
Man.
going to tell me nobody
you
that
got
average
caught
9
up, OZ.
points
Let it
is
go.
a
Ozzy,
You got caught
superstar.
up, dude. You
Not
got
yet.
caught up. Let it go. Let it go.
shut up.
all right. I
All right,
think
Damo,
Cause
what's
Damo.
I
up?
agree,
Let's
Damo
change
everybody
the
wanted
can't
to
be
finish
subject.
her
Let's
superstars,
mind.
bro.
change.
So Damo, do you have a take or question for the panel?
Yeah, my bad. I had got a phone call like right when I requested a mic. But OZ, I just think you're going like OD on Camilla for the simple fact that she didn't have a point guard that could pass to her. You know what I'm saying? So I think you should just look at this season, give her a fair assessment that way. Now that she has an actual point guard that will pass to her. That's all I was going to say because OZ kind of wilding out on Camilla.
That's
It
all
ain't
we
even her
been saying
fault.
on
Am
the
I?
nigga the whole time, and he don't fucking
Am I?
listen.
He
That's
kind
all
of
this
OD.
nigga
All right,
do.
Damo. Am I
We
wilding out?
literally just said that. We
Hold on,
broke it down
hold on,
to
hold
him.
on. Am I wilding up? What am I wilding about? Am I wilding because you think she's a superstar right now? Or like, am I wrong
I
in that
don't think
assessment?
I don't think she's a superstar right now, if I'm being honest, but she can be. Like I just
I
think we
agree with that.
shouldn't look at the Skies last season because they didn't have a real point guard. Like I think we should look at it if you're gonna assess like their post players and things like that and how they score, like I think you should, look at this season because they have Sloop now, somebody who can get them the ball and look at it that way.
So
I don't think we should look at
yeah,
last
I
season.
never said. I literally tweeted that like when she got drafted. I think she'll be a superstar.
Yeah.
Like I'm just talking about this year. I don't think it's crazy to say she's not a superstar this year. I don't know why.
OZ,
She
but that was a
Well,
point I made, and you
you
still
were
argued
arguing
it
a
though.
Nigga,
point.
You didn't
you started
agree.
bringing up her
I
points, and
mean,
we
I
literally
think
said
the
like,
Sky fans could say like she's not. I mean, she's not a superstar this year. I think they can agree to that. But I think she now that she has somebody that can get her the ball, she has the potential to be that.
So
So we'll
And
see
that's
how
what
we'll
we
see
were
how it
Well,
goes.
saying.
I'm the one who
Yeah.
said initially that she was a superstar in the context of like the Chicago Sky front office, are building their roster around their superstars. And if we want to be specific to their team, Angel and Camilla are their superstars. So they are building their
Oh
roster
well,
around
yeah, they're
them.
superstars to their
So,
team. Yeah, if you want to
right,
put it in that context, that's fair.
exactly, but that's what I was
Yeah.
saying. But he took that and ran with like, oh, Camilla's a
Oh, like
superstar of the
overall,
whole league, and
got you.
I was saying that she is their superstar. So they building a team around the superstars that they got.
I do think she'll be in like depending on how this connection works between Sloop getting her the ball and her scoring. Like
Hmm.
I do think she'll be an all star this year.
Oh, he thinks that too. That's why he
Yeah.
said she was a superstar. But
Yeah,
I
but
don't
I
know
don't
what
think
he.
people should judge Camilla based off of last season. She really like how was she gonna get the ball if nobody passed it to her? Like she's not
like
gonna
she couldn't
stand
get
at
the
the top
ball.
of
She
the
was
yeah, she
And
injured.
ain't gonna
That's
bring it
all.
up. Like
thank you.
The
Thank
fact
you.
that
Y'all,
she
And
y'all
was
just
I mean
hurt
gotta
that's
quit
last
falling
season,
for
again,
the bait,
y'all,
she
man.
wasn't
and
Y'all
playing
quit
again,
all
falling for the
season.
Marina
bait.
Mabry for Camila Cardoso was the third assist player to Camila Cardoso last season, and she left halfway through the season. I'm telling y'all,
And
go
Camilla
on.
barely played.
Y'all gotta
Who was
go
the other
on
ones? Kennedy and Lindsay Allen.
because for Camilla, here's the top four people that assisted Camilla last season: Kennedy, Lindsay, Marina, Angel. Do you see the problem? Someone that left halfway through the season is top three. Do y'all see how crazy that is?
That's super
That's
crazy,
someone that was,
especially when you had a point guard on the team that way. But that's what
and
I'm
it's the
saying. Like,
same for Angel. It's the same for Angel. Marina was top two. She was number two. The second highest assist to Angel. That for Angel's scoring, the second person that assisted her the most. For someone that left halfway through the season. And people still, for some reason, think that people were overreacting about us saying that there was an issue with the guards. Go look at pbpstats.com. Go to their assist combos tab for the WNBA and go look at the assist combos for every big in the league and look at the numbers compared to Angel and Camilla, and you will be disgusted. You will be disgusted by the stark difference. It is horrific. They
yeah, that's
break it
crazy.
down by the player and where they got that assist from. It is crazy the difference.
Mhm. Hey Damo, do you have a favorite DT moment?
Um, there's so many. I would honestly say her breaking the door has to be my favorite one. But anytime there's drama, DT is in the middle of it, just smiling. Like that's like I'm a Miss DT man for real. Like I feel like she was the last of like something that the W had, like the realness, like I didn't care no more, like I'm gonna do what I want. Like she just didn't care. You know what I'm saying? She still had them big ass shorts on while everyone else was wearing them little, they downgraded the shorts. Like she's literally the last of that era. So like I want to see like how the league goes now that she's not there. And they do need to change the technical foul thing in the new CBA because 7 is crazy, man. They gotta allow them to vent a little bit more without getting fined. But yeah,
Fuck it, let's
shout
go to
out to DT.
15. And
Fifty.
also
I
about the
agree. They
text.
shouldn't be calling so many fouls for emotion that they're feeling. The game is an emotional fucking game. Like, stop that
Yeah,
shit.
At the text, you shouldn't get a text for verbal situations. It
Yeah, I
really
don't
like
think
I
because
feel
it could
like
change
if
a
they
game.
punch each other, then it's like, okay, let's calm down. But you should be
like the
able to say, hey,
Rakia,
you
like the
effing suck.
Rakia and BG one. That's fair. Give that a tech. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that
I
like,
little
mean,
push.
because they'll give a tech for
I mean,
talking, but then
somebody
you'll see
kind of
them
did swing,
pushing and
but
nobody
like,
will get a tech.
yeah, but like arguing, like, dog, it's not
Yeah,
that
no.
deep. As long as
No.
You
somebody's
soft.
not swinging or pushing hands, like, I don't see why people getting teed up for that.
The refs
You
just need to
know?
go to therapy. Like, if you can't handle someone talking to you abrasively, this is sports. Like, this is literally your job.
Yeah, they're
You
taking it too
literally train
personal.
for this. So how are you confused when somebody says you suck? Now suddenly they get a tech. That's not tech worthy. Now if somebody comes up to you and they deck you, okay. Like
You better
that's
fight
a little
back.
that's a
Well,
little
I
bit
think
Fucking
if you
much.
tech,
throw
you
it out
better
the league,
swing back.
That's a little bit
yeah, right.
much.
You better square the fuck up right there on
Like,
that
what do you
court.
mean a
Like
tech?
this
No,
is
we
real
fighting
life.
for real.
It's a
Words do not
suspension. I will
hurt
take a
you.
Like,
2 day
fuck that whistle.
suspension.
We fighting.
They do hurt some people, man. Some people too soft for
Oh,
that.
that bald nigga, that bald nigga, and then I think that ref's name is Isaac. Ooh, I can't stand him. He's
I
a
can't
bitch.
stand him, man.
He's a bitch. He
There's
Man,
always
fuck
there's
that. We
fighting.
one
putting in a
ref.
petition all new refs for next season. Fuck them
Nah,
refs.
They're
Take
gonna
all
man.
be
They're
new
gonna
worse.
refs.
No,
and
let's
then
keep
and
them.
then
Throw them
you're gonna
away.
get the Sephora refs, and then it's gonna be worse, man. So you better be careful what you wish for, man. You're gonna start seeing Sephora on the back of them jerseys. It's gonna be over. But what y'all think about what that guy said about the Tosh Cloud and AT trade?
He's
It's
stupid.
full of shit.
He's stupid. He has no media
What did
training.
he say?
He's a terrible GM. He
He
lacks empathy. He sucks at faking it. He's a random white man who wasn't even approved for the job. You have no stats. You suck, sir. You suck in your other team.
What
You
did he
suck
say
at this
again?
team.
Was I here? Was I here?
Like shit, I can't
I'm gonna
stand
try to
his
find a
white ass.
soundbite.
Shit, we didn't have this debate already too.
Yeah.
like,
Mm.
Niggas try to get up here and say it's just a business. Like, please.
like damn, we
Oh,
been going.
that take. Yeah, that's some bullshit.
he did.
It's a business, but this is these ladies' livelihood, and you can't treat them like it's they're just a commodity or whatever it is. Like you can't do that.
Dang, man, you wowed him up real bad.
Fuck
Said
that
no
bitch. I can't
stats.
stand him. Like, that stupid bitch. Every time he opens his mouth, I just get irritated. Like a wave of irritation comes over me, bro. Every time I see Nick across my screen, I just get mad.
Who's on the team besides Satu?
Girl, it don't even
Um,
matter. It don't matter.
Sev Oozin.
Okay, all right.
She's actually been doing. She's been doing pretty
Y'all
good
got Hines Allen
overseas
getting
right
two
now.
hundred and three
I'm
thousand
Oh,
still
she's on
USD
a
wondering
super
why
team
dollars.
right
Bonner
now.
didn't want to go back to her old Phoenix team. Was it a bad breakup between them?
Who?
Who?
Duana Bonner.
Girl.
She just want the money, bro. She wants to be paid. She
Oh, and
wants to be
another
She
thing,
paid.
doesn't care.
everybody that because I know I've been right a lot recently, but here's another thing.
Girl, shut the fuck up
Here's another thing.
already. I don't want to hear it.
When she got in the press conference and they was like, "Oh, how do you feel about DeWanna Bonner? She going to the Fever? How do you feel about coming to Phoenix? Like, was it a hard decision?" And she basically said, "We live our own lives and we'll always support each other," which I've been saying since the end of the season. Just wanted to point that out. Another thing I was right about.
What have you been saying since the end of the season?
Because people were saying like since DB was definitely leaving Connecticut, that AT was just gonna follow her like wherever she goes because they're a package deal. And I've been
I thought
saying
so.
since the end of the season that's not true. Like they can literally go wherever they want
Mm.
because they're two grown ass
They
women.
I
surprised
mean,
me
but they
though.
told us that. They said that they don't have to play together.
I know.
I thought they said that they were a package deal. I was surprised that
Nah,
they did split up.
I mean, they did say that in one of their like little couple interviews, but like this season, like towards the end of the season, that they said that
they
they're
went. It was like some live after the season, like right before
yeah,
Unrivaled, where they was like, "Yeah, if we don't end up together, it is what it is."
yeah.
I mean,
We
they
don't have
kind
to
of
play
have to
together.
say that though because nobody's a team isn't really gonna take both of them everywhere they go. Like teams aren't doing that shit anymore with couples.
Hey man,
Look at Sloot. When Sloot left Chicago, New York didn't want Allie. She had to sit out to be with her wife.
Allie needs to retire
Oh
next.
please,
Like,
Allie
what's the
didn't want to
post?
play.
Did anyone watch the Aces press conference? Because I'm watching it
Now, why
No,
now.
would we be doing
DT,
that?
No, nope.
DT
Oh
retired,
shit!
baby.
Yeah.
During the same time.
Becky Hammond said she looked at Kitley and she was like, Kitley, people forgot how great you are.
We damn sure did.
I'm excited. I'm excited to watch Kitley play. People forgot. They really did.
I
Nobody
know you're
forgot.
excited. You've been excited, but I
Aces
don't
The
know.
fans
Atlanta
literally
Dream
remind you
forgot.
every 4 days that they
Yeah,
have
well, I don't
Kidley.
follow none of them, so I don't be seeing that bullshit.
I have
That's because you're
mutuals,
blocked
and they're
by
like,
all.
"Wait till we get Kidley. Wait till we get Kidley." Every 4 days, bro. Nobody forgot.
I'm
Domo, you
excited
still
to see
fuck
I
with
mean,
Kitley
she's
Aces
not
then,
gonna
I
transition.
guess.
start.
I am excited to see her transition in the W. See, what she gonna do. She going
Yeah,
against
I,
some of
I
the best
like I
players
like
ever.
Yeah,
Kitley.
She's
she'll
going
be
against
fine.
some of the best players. So let's
I
see.
like
We'll
Kitley, but
see.
I can't like her this season. I like her in the off season.
She'll be fine. She's not gonna start, and it's a huge improvement to have her on the second unit from what's her name? Oh, Stokes.
Yeah, I like her
Yo,
favorably. I like her game. On
yo,
the defensive end, she gonna have to. I
She
don't know. I
was.
don't
She
know
could
what she
take
gonna
over
do on
their
that
starting
that
spot.
side of
She'll
the
be
ball.
fine defensively. She doesn't have to go up against like the first starting five.
Oh yeah, you're right. But yeah, like offensively, I like her game.
Yeah.
who
I'm
Kia
All she need,
excited
Smoke?
to
all
I'm
see
we
her
all we
confused. Who
play.
we
need for her
talking
to do
about?
is get 4 rebounds a
We're
game, like
talking
I'm
about
squint.
Lady
excited to see her play,
Kitley.
Oh,
but I don't
Kitley.
know.
Like I said,
I'm
offensively,
not
what
Oh
else
sold.
you
yeah,
gonna
I
do?
know. That's what I was about to say, man. I don't.
Like
But yeah, Kitley, she's gonna. I think she's gonna do well. I mean,
Yeah, she doesn't
she
have to do
has
much.
Asia as a mentor, so like that'll be, she could
Yeah.
learn a lot from her. So
Has anybody talked about how not good the Phoenix Mercury might look, or
Let's calm down.
damn,
Let's calm down.
Nicole.
y'all don't like that?
No.
That's her team.
Oh, sorry, girl.
She just, she just,
I
she
was I
just.
was told that they were definitely going to be better than the Sky, but this is the Sky
Oh,
What?
Space.
And
Hot
the
take.
All right.
storm.
Hot
Stop.
take. They're
And
Stop
not gonna
bringing
be
the
storm.
better.
I
sky
heard
up,
that they were
bro.
gonna be
What?
better than the
Stop
storm.
bringing
maybe
the
Who
sky
said?
everybody
up.
gonna be better than the
Oh, go
storm
shut
though.
the fuck up.
Here he
The
goes with
sky,
the
Okay.
no,
storm
no.
again.
Nobody talks about the fucking storm but
yeah,
you, Ghost.
yeah.
Ghost,
Only
what?
you.
Wait, I
Go,
thought this
No,
was
who
Ghost.
And
the
that's
fuck?
what's
Who the fuck gets
crazy.
up here
That's
and talk
what's
about Seattle
crazy.
Y'all
That's
think
So
the
what's
storm?
storm
first
gonna
of
be
disrespectful.
all,
bad?
wait. I
these
thought this
these
was a
Like
random
DT.
nobody
takes,
talks about
This is
these
them.
not a
random
DT
takes
space.
about Phoenix, I have never seen
Ghost.
them. I feel like y'all made that up. Y'all had to make that up, bro.
Is this not a DT space?
Yo, what?
What happened? I thought we was talking about
What are
DT.
you yapping about?
We
I thought we
already
was
Guess
talking about
people
said
DT.
falling
everything
for
we
the
gonna say
bait
about
again.
DT punk
We not
ass.
talking about DT.
I guess
Look at
Oh,
this
people
we
nigga
talking
falling
coming
for
in
Chameleon.
the
here
We talking
talking
bait.
Okay,
shit.
Chameleon.
OG, I
Once
wasn't even
We
again.
talking to
comparing
you,
Chameleon
OG.
here. I thought we
Look
was
at him
talking
coming
about.
in. Now
OG,
read
I
the
was not
I
room.
talking to
can't
I
you.
can't
move. I
stand
How
OG.
did
can't.
we
I
start talking
can't.
about the Seattle Storm?
No fucking brother.
Look at him not
We were
Man, we
reading the
talking
ruined
about
the
the
room.
press
DT's day,
conferences,
man.
OZ.
We ruined the DT's day.
We?
I
Look, DT ain't
can't.
no candy for free,
I
okay?
can't.
we?
Hey, this is happening
Candy
because of
spot.
a discussion that we're
Angie, girl,
having
let me tell
in
you
the group
something,
chat.
girl.
and he came in and didn't read the room, and he
We
changed the
all not reading the
subject,
room. We still
which is
talking
what we
about the
said. Which
Seattle
is what we
storm
said
for
the
some
problem
reason.
was
Wait, we
originally.
losing the plot. She just said my
We
team
been
was
A
losing
sucked.
the
hundred
plot.
percent losing the
She just
plot.
said my team was sucked.
Uh,
Can I
100%
I
losing
respond
the
have
or
a
plot.
hot
what?
take. I have a
You
hot
said
take.
in the chat that if
Oh my
you
god.
don't want to participate in certain conversations, you don't have to. And you came in here and changed the subject, ruined everybody's day.
Wait,
Wait, my day is
I thought we
good.
were talking. I thought we
Yeah, it
doing
didn't ruin
DT's
my
Wait,
day.
day.
hold on.
We ruined DT's day.
Mind you, we were talking
Oh
about
man,
DT until you came, nigga. Like,
nobody got more DT moments. That was it. 20 years
OG,
later, nobody
what's
got more
yours?
DT
You know,
moments.
I
OG,
was
what's
going to
yours?
say, since there was some discourse, and we're going to be talking about everything that's happened today. I'll do a specialty DT space probably like late tonight, talking about her entire career and like all the stages of which she's performed amazing, from her Olympic run, rookie year, so on and so forth.
Can we also
But
talk about why the
AKA
fuck
he's
they
doing the
named her the
spaces when you
ultimate
niggas
gopher
is asleep, so
WNBA?
y'all won't be up here yapping. That shit gonna be at 3 a.m. You wanna
We
know
just
what?
Shit
I'll
still
watched
be
piss
up.
me off.
one of her like the 2009 finals or something from on playback.
Hey, can
ooh,
we go back to
yeah.
Indy's question though about how bad the Mercury could
Oh,
really
Hold on.
look?
brother.
Okay, I wanted to say that
Ghost,
I have
go
a
ahead
hot
and try to
take.
get that off so I can eat your ass up. Go ahead.
Nicole, I want you to hear this.
Hold
I
Pause.
have a hot
on.
take.
Let me
No.
hear what Star
Pause.
has to say
Resume.
about this hot
Pause,
take.
yo.
Go ahead,
Resume, resume,
Star.
resume.
All right. People can clip me for this. All right. In the 2025 season, the Phoenix Mercury will not make the playoffs.
What?
They
Ooh,
will not make the playoffs.
they tanking.
We
I could
No,
see
I
literally
that.
wouldn't
have
I
go
the
that
fuck with
far.
that.
Falcons.
There's no way
Why
they
We
make
why
have
do
it.
you say
Connecticut.
things like this,
We have the
Star? Why?
Sparks.
You gotta give an explanation. Don't just say that shit.
Well,
Yeah,
I was
explain,
listening to
explain.
that. I
Explain
was listening to
yourself.
the press conference, and somebody asked the GM, "How do the big three? How do they mesh well on the floor?" And he said that everything that they do, they complement each other so well, and I don't see it. Like I don't at all, right? Satu and AT are supposed to be playing the same position, but because Satu is so bad defensively, it forced her to be out in the wing, right? Uh, Ka is not a bad defender at all, but she's not a great one. So defensively, that team is looking kind of
And where is the point guard?
flimsy.
Where is the
What
point
about
guard?
What do you mean? You have
offensively?
Sevi.
Man, stop that.
Their defense is not moving me. Their point guard situation is a bit scary. They should really think about that. And then
They are gonna
also
be long though, but I don't see nothing
Who
else.
did they get for their point guard?
Bro.
the Sev
Oozing.
No,
Oozens, bro.
okay, no.
So they
Stop.
gave. Oh,
She's not bad. She not
Wait
bad.
a
Yes,
she
she
second.
is.
Hold
She
on.
is.
is that bad.
She's
She's
horrible.
Let
She's
not
me ask
horrible.
Nicole.
terrible.
Every
Hold on.
time
Let me
I
ask
watched her play,
Nicole.
I'm like, why is this girl in the league?
She's cooking
Nicole,
right now overseas.
They
Overseas
You
always
guys
cook
is
probably don't
overseas
phenomenal.
though.
watch.
she's
South
on
South
a
always
separate
Jersey.
cook
team. I don't
overseas.
count that. Nicole, would you rather have Sev Ouzin as your starting point guard or Celeste Taylor?
Celeste Taylor. And I'm not
Yeah.
joking.
Celeste
Okay,
can play
so
some
then
No,
she's
D.
you're
Are
starting.
right.
you
Then she's
crazy?
starting.
Wait, Carlin, we can just listen to what AT's thoughts were on that. Let me play it.
I already played it.
You replayed it when?
He
When?
played.
I
He said he
I
played it
played it
earlier.
earlier.
Oh, well, now I got to play it for myself because I just saw this and I didn't hear it earlier.
She
So,
she basically said that they're gonna play positionless basketball and
That's
Which is
gonna be
dumb.
Oh Lord,
terrible.
Which is
bless
That's
them.
dumb.
terrible.
I hate that.
My statement still stands.
AT
Sorry,
at the
girl.
5. Let's
Which is
go.
so
how is
dumb.
that going to work, Carlin?
Why not?
Seriously?
What?
At at the five. How tall is At?
AT be getting ate up.
6'2",
Bro, come
Really?
on,
But
bro.
she looks shorter than that. I
6'2",
doubt
6'3".
it. Go
Oh,
look up her
she's a
height,
short
No, she's
person.
like
somebody.
6'2". I think she is
Go look
6'2".
up
She's a
her
Didn't
height.
short
I
Satu
doubt
didn't
it.
She ain't no
Satu said
6'2".
that
Satu is 6'2".
I don't know, MK, maybe you could correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Satu say that she was gonna play the four and AT could play the five, right?
she
Didn't she
said
say
that's
that?
why she picks Phoenix over
Phoenix, so
anyone.
she could play the four instead of the five. She wanted to
Satu
play the
knows
four.
she can't play the 4. She knows
Well,
that.
we know. Look at them rival.
Nick
Let me
doesn't
shut up,
care.
bro. Don't
He
get
has
me
her
don't get
dick
me
so
started.
far down
If
her
anyone wants to
throat.
watch Satu play the
Like,
4, just watch
bro.
the early years. The early years in Dallas, she literally could not handle the physicality against bigger players.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Bro.
she did used to play it and she wasn't good at all there.
So why do you think she wants to
But
play it now? Like, what's the idea? You're thinking.
I
She
have no
wants
I
to
don't
play
idea.
I
it
We're
don't
trying to
now
know.
figure
because
it
she
out.
feels like Phoenix is like her little playground for the season, bro. And then when you have a GM that has your
Damn.
dick so far down their
Damn.
throat, like right next to the Adam's apple, who doesn't want to tell you no, and who's been plotting after you for 2 whole seasons, I would go there too. If you're gonna sit there and be a yes man and do whatever I want and do whatever I tell you to do, then yes, I would go there too. And I get paid. Hello, I get to do whatever I want. Nice facility. I get to just piggyback off of all the shit that your team has already done, like all that history, all that crap that they've already done. And I just get to sit there and be pretty and be like, yeah, I'm Satu. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I came here for the history. Blah, blah, blah.
But why do you
Yeah.
think
If
she
you want
wants
to
to?
see,
That
I
was
don't
a
know.
red flag.
I don't know why she wants to play the four, but if you look at him right, and I'm not even being shady, just look at her against the other fours, and on right, like look at her
Look
when we
at what
played.
Angel did to her yesterday. I
That's
mean,
exactly what
Mm-hmm.
I was getting to. Look at that. Like she can't handle the physicality.
right.
Like
Ate her
she
fucking
can't.
ass
Mind
up.
you, she's never been able to if you watched her play. But
Like she just can't. So that was her reason for choosing Phoenix over New York because she can't play the four in New York because Stewie's there. So that's what she wants to do. So we'll see how it goes.
mind you, in the off season, that lady got on Paul George's podcast and said, yeah, she spent her whole off season training to go against Asia and Stewie and do good at it.
Who's who said that?
Satu, Paul George's
All right.
podcast.
Satu cannot play against Asia. I feel bad for her,
No,
but
she was
Man,
like she
she's
was like
getting
that's the
cooked.
I'm
matchup
gonna
she could
see.
never.
Maybe she did some things in the off season
People
that
for people forgot
prepared
about that
her.
playoff series.
She
She was
no,
nowhere to be
Nah,
she
found.
said
nah,
Honey,
but
Nowhere to be found.
please.
she's gonna get cooked like
no,
hibachi.
yo. But this was last. This was
Hibachi
before
style.
last season. Like she said this like in the off season of last season, yo. On the podcast and
Maybe she's been working in the off season, y'all.
no, she said
She
that the
might
But
shock
it
last off
us.
doesn't look
season.
Are
like
you
it.
watching Unrivaled?
If
I
you're
am,
watching
but
We
I'm
can
trying to
Unrivaled,
see
give
she
it.
her
ain't
the
worked
benefit
on
of the doubt,
nothing.
and I don't want to get
But
clipped the fuck up. Okay.
She ain't
moral of the
worked on
story
nothing,
is
man.
she
No, I'm
knows she be
joking.
getting she knows she be getting cooked and she's just like yeah she's gonna get him. She's gonna crack it one day. She's gonna crack that code one day. Go watch it.
Yeah, because
It's
Angel gave
delusion.
her the fucking business. She could barely stand on her 2 feet when Angel was done with her. Like Angel kept.
It's
It was
delusion.
ugly. Satu.
I think her true position is a three. And
Yes.
I
It
don't know why she
is.
wants to play the four all of a sudden, but like I said, we'll see how it goes. Maybe it
She
works
gonna
out.
see.
We'll see.
Bro, it's
When
not
they
gonna
got to
work
move
out,
AT
man.
to the damn four,
It's not gonna
she
work
gonna
What
see.
out.
can I? What does she play in her national team? What position does she play?
The four, I think.
Maybe that's why she plays
4-3.
that.
No,
Yeah, it
I thought
depends.
Niara played a four.
Niara's the
She's a
Nora
five.
played
center.
center.
Oh, she was center.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Niara's the center.
Maybe
She could
that's
play the
why she
four.
wants
She
to
could
do
play the
that.
four
So,
too, but Niara's is a center.
mm.
Yeah, I'm looking at this roster right now. There's no way y'all make it to the playoffs. There's no
All
way.
right,
Stars
Carlin.
evil.
All right.
No,
They
there's
got
no
it. They
way. Go
got
ahead.
a. I think they got a chance. They have a
So
chance.
Like
AT's
what?
playing a
Niggas
five,
No,
team
they
right?
don't. They
niggas team
don't.
you worried about my team's defense. Last season your team literally had the worst defense historically. Like niggas was setting records. Niggas was setting bad records. And has the nerve to talk about my team? You got me up here defending
Nani,
Satu?
Okay, so can you tell us why you think they're gonna do well?
Girl, I don't think they're gonna do well. When did I say that?
Well, I
What the
just said it's
fuck?
well, it's either well or bad.
Hell nah.
but
They're gonna be
Naya,
She
terrible,
didn't
bro.
say they were gonna do
Huh?
well, but she don't want y'all to
They're
say
gonna
that
be
they not gonna do
terrible.
well. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
she just
okay,
don't eat her
okay.
team
Naya,
up while she right there, ma'am.
Makes
Naya, you
sense.
was asking if AT was gonna play the center, but AT is planning on just playing. That's it.
So
Like
Cause
she
I
there's
gonna be
no
actually
wherever
figured
they
out
need
position.
her to
that
be. She
AT playing the
positionless.
center because
She
look,
just gonna play.
She's just gonna be
KT
positionless.
guarding
She just
players
going
like
in the
She gonna
four
run
Cleveland.
through
line,
sides.
Kaya.
They just gonna
Yeah,
throw
They
the
just
ball
going
over her
she
head.
can
She
do
ain't got no
they
arms
putting
to
five
lift her
bodies
up.
on the flow, and that is it.
They said this the Globetrotters.
How's she gonna get a ball
And
But
if
the
they
thing
throw it
still,
that
over her head?
kills
AT
me,
can't lift her shoulders up.
the thing
She ain't got
that
no
kills me
arms.
is like her saying that, oh well, that's what we did in Connecticut, and I'm just looking like
That's
maybe
why y'all
maybe that's the problem.
that was the problem.
Maybe that was just the missing puzzle piece to
yo,
y'all's
It
issue
was they didn't
to
have a
figure
real
Nicole on the
center.
timeline about to
play
be
with some fucking
legendary this season,
positions.
y'all.
Put the right
Damn.
people in the right positions.
Yeah,
Make
they
sure
did
y'all
not put
follow
that
her
team
because
together
Nicole
well
on
at
the
all.
timeline
They
about
should
to
have
be
tried to get
legendary.
Kiara or something.
Damn. Go ahead, Ozzy.
They should
Oh
have kept
wait, they do
Natasha
have
Cloud because they need
they
a point
got
guard.
what's her name, right?
We got
Who,
Kalani
Kalani?
Brown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Kalani at the
I think
center.
if they try to work with
Her
her,
pretty
she's
ass.
poised for a
Yeah.
breakout season. Like why wouldn't
What's
they
up,
start her?
LZ?
Hello.
Yo,
What you got to? What's up?
Ghost. I shared a chat in the jumbotron, and I love this idea for both teams.
I'm
I want
sorry.
to know what you
Let me
feel
mute.
about this trade idea.
Dallas is already settled.
do it. I do it.
I
Come
think that's
on.
a great trade for both teams.
I
Dallas
do
is
it.
settled.
I
They're
Why?
do
not
it.
gonna
Why
do it.
would Dallas? Why would
Yeah, why would we
Dallas
want
do that?
that? When
I
she's
That's
do.
like
not,
He,
Of
35
course
years
I'm gonna
she's
old.
do
not
it.
gonna play for that much
nigga,
longer.
do
Why
you
would
know
we
your
want that?
starting four is Alyssa Smith? Yo, hey, you could go from Alyssa Smith, right, and Paige Beckers to Olivia Miles and Neco.
As of right now, Maddie Zegers is averaging like 30 points on Athletes Unlimited. She's more likely gonna start.
Wait, who's the three then?
Are you talking shit about Alyssa Smith though?
Our three is the Dejanay.
Yeah, Dejanay starting.
Yeah,
OG.
she's definitely starting. She's gonna be our best
Yeah,
defender on the
okay,
floor.
I guess.
I can't believe you.
I mean, yeah,
What you mean?
yeah, but you
Yes.
don't like
He's
the idea
starting.
of having NECA and Olivia Miles instead of Paige and
No, because
Zegers
you're
starting?
not getting Echo that for that not for too much
And
longer.
Dallas isn't coming off a page. Like, just give
And
it
you
up.
don't know if
NECA's
Olivia Miles is coming out.
And Maddie Seeger
yeah,
could be a
NECA.
six women of the year candidate. I don't know why she don't have to
Yeah,
start this
I
year.
see Maddie coming off the bench for
She
them.
don't have to start this year.
I would love that. I would love that too. We need historically we've had bad bench players or like scoring off the bench. We've never had it. I would love that too. But
Hey,
yeah,
and if
we're
Kurt
not
Miller
not
gonna get in the
pressed.
gym, if Kurt Miller gonna be the ones getting, if Kurt Miller get in the gym with him, Melissa got the room to grow. Like,
I
Carmelo
think
not
she's gonna
he's
have a
not
great
giving up his
season.
number one
She's gonna have a
pick.
great
That's all I'm
season.
saying.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, if
Ozzy,
they take a
I
if they
can't
So
wait
take a
you
till
don't.
page out of
Alyssa
Kurt Miller's
whoop
development
that
book, like,
motherfucking ass. I can't wait till she come back and whoop that motherfucking ass. I'm gonna be on you so bad. So just wait
Do
on
you
I'm
it.
going
think
for a
Alyssa
40
Wait
ball.
Smith
I
on
is
ain't
it.
gonna?
gonna lie.
Trust.
I'm not
You
even
better hope
entertaining
I
that.
lose my voice that whole week. You
You
better
trying to set
hope.
her up?
You
Tiara
better
gonna show
hope.
up that game. I can't wait. That
Hope
was
and
the
pray.
last
Don't set
game of the that
her
was
up.
her last game of the
Niggas better
season too.
start
Last
praying.
season.
That God you said
She'll be
don't play
mad as
about
fuck. You
you.
spent your money.
That God you said don't
She'll be
play
mad as
about you.
fuck.
You
You
better
spent your
start
money
praying to him.
on a Caitlin
You
Clark
better
triple
start
double.
praying
That's
to
what
him, nigga.
she'll be mad as
You better start
fuck.
praying to him because I ain't forgot.
Hey, that game.
I ain't forgot the
Look,
playoffs
you
where
want
you
to
tried
Wings
to
are
blame
definitely not
her.
scared.
Where you tried to blame her
Hey,
for playing
Nicole.
4 minutes out of a 40-minute
Nicole,
game.
Nicole, I will bet you $5
I don't
publicly
bet
that
money.
Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark both get triple doubles in
Aaliyah
any
Boston.
What?
I will guarantee that.
Ozzy, stop playing.
That's how confident I
Aaliyah
am.
Boston. Wait.
You talk about some, bro. You trying to set her up? That's fucked up. Don't set Alyssa Smith right now.
Yo.
Don't set her up like
Aaliyah
that.
Boston?
You're setting Aaliyah Boston
Both
up.
of them, both of them
Yeah,
will get
Big C
triple
gonna
I
doubles
work
can't
that.
in
wait
a
to
game.
see this
Big C
matchup.
gonna work
Wait.
that
But did this
ass.
man say that?
What?
Wait a minute. He said Aaliyah Boston get a triple double. You can't get 10,000 a game, OZ.
Quit playing with me.
You can't
Like
get
what, nigga?
10,000 a game.
You
You
upset?
can only get six.
You upset, bro?
Tiara gonna work that baby.
I'm sorry, but I'm weak as hell at that. Cause what?
I hate that y'all keep going after Aaliyah Boston though. I hate that she's undefeated.
Ozzy
Like,
set
stop
her
going
up.
after her.
Ozzy
We
set
didn't
her
go
I'm
up
after
not
her.
setting
bad.
her
OG
up. They
set the
trying to set
lady up.
Alyssa
Ozzy set her
Smith.
up bad. Like she ain't never
Aaliyah
moved
is a
like
little
that
pup,
Aaliyah
before.
but
Boston
y'all keep
almost got a
coming
triple
after
double
her.
last year. What are we talking about? We act like that's impossible for her to do. Y'all know how
But
good
come
of a
on,
passer
Ozzy, I
Aaliyah
love
Boston is?
Aaliyah, but she's not
Mm,
getting no triple double.
it's
Stop
Do
saying
debatable.
y'all know
stupid
how
shit.
good she was two assists
Aaliyah
away
is
from one
not gonna
last
get a triple
year?
double.
Okay, she didn't
Oh,
make it, Ozzy.
Yeah,
bet, Bird.
y'all guards gonna
Bet.
be in the paint stealing
Almost doesn't
rebounds. Come
count,
on now.
Ozzy.
Hey, does
Right,
anyone who's
right.
gonna bet
Thank you,
$5?
Almost doesn't
$5,
count.
$5 that Aaliyah Boston gets triple double this year.
Naya.
Just bet
That's
$5.
true. If it ever was, that's true.
Fuck the Caitlyn thing. What
Right
about
out of
what?
her hand.
Oh, not Berg. I ain't never heard you talk about Aaliyah like this. You don't believe in Aaliyah?
I'm not talking about Aaliyah. I'm talking about the guards stealing all her rebounds out of her hand because they want to get it tripled up.
What is you, man? What is we?
And
I
she
thought we
really
left that
soft.
talking
Like
point
I'm
I'm
not
last
looking
week.
talking
at
We
her
shit
talking
about
about
stats
really
Aaliyah,
Aaliyah.
but
right
soft
I
for a
know
now.
post
what Aaliyah
player.
can do, and I know that one of the things
She
that
was
she's not
almost at a
gonna, more
double
than
double,
likely,
not a
she's not
triple
getting a
double.
triple double.
She almost had a
That
triple
would be
double.
crazy.
I
What she
remember
have
that
like
vivid.
5 assists?
She almost don't see
Had
a
like
lot of
8
people almost had a triple double. A lot of them games, if
Shit, I know
you
some
go back
in
and
her
look,
second
a
year.
lot of
I
rookies
a lot of
guarantee.
people
that
almost had a
almost had
triple
they
double
had
too.
20, 10, and 8.
Right,
I've
like
never heard you talk about Aaliyah Boston like this, bro.
I'm
This is
not talking about Aaliyah Boston. I'm being I'm being realistic, Oz.
no. I think you're
I'm the
trolling.
one who just said don't be going in on Aaliyah Boston. I'm not going in on her, but I'm being realistic, and
And then you go
I
trying to say
know
she
that
can't get a
she
triple
got
double. Make
some
this
rebounds
impossible.
taken from her. So how she gonna get a triple double?
Bro, the rebounds are not an issue. It's the assists. That's how I know you're not a
I'm
fan
just
for
saying how
real.
she
What
gonna
you
get it.
talking about?
How?
What you talking about? The rebounds?
How
You
when
think we
another
worried
person
about
has
rebounds
to
with Aaliyah
get
Boston?
it.
Are you serious? We worried about
Anyways,
assists?
anyways,
What are you
Ozzy, I
talking
love
about?
Aaliyah Boston, but I'm being realistic, and but I'm the one that told everybody not to go in on Aaliyah just now.
And
What are
I'm
you
the
talking
one
about?
that
I'm not talking about
please
her.
screen record this one. Post
I'm
this
not
one.
talking about her.
You want Aaliyah to pass to Bree Turner?
She's gonna be passing to Dewana Bonner. She's gonna be
Aaliyah's not
passing
gonna
And
to
be doing
DeWanna
a
Casey
lot
Bonner
of
is going to
Martin.
passing. A
flop
lot
on
of
the
the
She's gonna be
ground
passing
time,
and
she's
drop
gonna
the
be
ball.
getting
She's
the
gonna be passing
passes.
to
DeWanna Bonner
Sophie
is going to drop the
Cunningham.
ball.
Yes, yes, and she may only have 10 points.
I doubt it.
I'll predict the stat line right now.
I'll
If I
I'll
get
give her
man,
like
y'all about to make me a legend.
what?
Wait,
You could
OZ, you
never
have
be
to
a
10
make it
legend.
points,
clear. You said
10
that
OZ,
points,
Both
please.
Caitlyn
10
You
and
just
assists,
use the word legend for anything
He
30
these
said
days.
he
Like you
rebounds.
said
could
it's
never be a
Caitlyn
legend.
and hold on.
That's
You
her
said
exact stat
Caitlyn
line.
and Aaliyah Boston against the Wings triple double.
both of
Yeah,
them.
they
Both
both
of
gonna
them.
do it.
So each
Okay,
of
Oh,
them
yeah.
is
Let's
gonna
be
Big
let's
have
be
T,
clear.
Like you're
Don't
10 points and
Big
an
smoking.
T,
assist and
Big
10
T ready
rebounds.
to let by herself.
Sleeping,
Big
man.
T
You're
ready to crash
smoking,
that
We'll have
glass
bro.
like no
spaces.
other.
We'll have spaces court
It's
ready for you,
levels
OZ.
to young talent. Sky fans, it's levels.
All right.
What the
What
Slimer
do
fuck?
you
Charlotte.
What
mean
levels you
Next,
know
levels?
next
What?
about?
Clearly, you
convo.
don't know that,
I want
OZ,
y'all to
Man,
What
know
because
our
Go
team.
ahead.
levels?
Camille
Camille
on
knows
that
exactly
ass.
what's
We
up.
got number
He
What
one
you
on
picks on
talking
our
tonight,
team.
about?
bro.
We got number one picks on our team.
Next convo.
Okay. We got generational talents
Number
on our
one
team. I
picks.
don't know.
Okay.
Y'all think when I
Same.
say
Bye.
triple double, y'all don't know how to act because y'all ain't never seen one before.
We got
my
a championship
my
that we
young
won in the
talent had a
past
triple
5 years
double
on our
6
team,
games
so whatever.
into her career. So
Our point
Francis
guard
to Everdell.
had a champ, had
Ooh, you went out there, but I think what he
Yeah,
was
Missy
yeah.
gonna
The
say
Elliott.
black,
is
the black
our
fans
point
stood
guard
Yeah,
has
up.
yeah,
two
Demo. Go
championships with
ahead.
two
Start
different
over.
teams
Start
The
over.
on
Go
our
ahead.
team in the last 5 years.
My
OZ.
my point guard has a triple double in the finals.
The dinosaur?
Clock
We talking
that.
Miss
about
me
young
with that shit.
talent,
Clock
nigga.
that. Yours
We talking about
doesn't.
You
young
said I've
Clock
talent.
and
never
dad.
seen it.
Yours
Now you
doesn't.
saying it's a dinosaur. I seen it with my eyeballs.
I'm talking about the young talent. It's levels
I
to our
saw it
young
with
talent.
my eyeballs.
Y'all little young talent. I don't know. Triple double. If y'all get a triple double this year,
Hey, look,
God
your
bless you.
first
I mean,
round pick got the
which
same
one?
amount of playoff wins
Hey, which
as
one?
our
Hey,
third and
which
seventh.
one? Which one? Wait, that's the diss. Oh no.
Zero.
Like exactly.
Zero.
Logic, nigga.
Hey,
Man,
Slimer
fuck.
Charlotte.
Your
You have your hand up.
generational,
Go ahead.
your generational roster right there.
Demo, I love it.
Oh yeah.
The train is
Okay.
crazy.
I'm back here. First off, can we please mute OZ because I'm trying to get back to the plot of why we originally came to these spaces. Um, First of all, I would like to say thank you to Diana Taurasi for some of the most hilarious moments in all of basketball. Um,
I can't hear
may
anything.
may you be immortalized.
He getting that bag. Y'all know what's up.
Thank you for destroying my ears.
Go in the
I
closet
gotta,
or something.
hold on, wait a minute.
Closet at work.
Yeah, the work has a
The
tool
closet
closet,
is
Hold on, wait
crazy.
a
I'm not
minute.
gonna
She said
lie.
go in the
supply
closet.
closet,
May
whatever.
she may Diana Taurasi be immortalized in Springfield with her orange jacket um, at the Hall of Fame ceremony. Uh, my favorite Diana Taurasi moment has to be that moment where she was standing in the middle of players just smiling. Because I'm one person who loves chaos, and that is the epitome of somebody thriving off negativity.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Just smiling in the midst of chaos, a grin on her face.
Evil
You say
ass.
you thrive off negativity?
Yes, I
So
thrive
you
off
are the people they
negativity.
think I am.
What do
I
you
said
say?
you are the people. You are the person they think I am.
No, we know who you are, OZ. Don't get it. We not confused. We not confused. Thank you.
I'm the
Talking about
realest
this.
nigga on
I knew
this
he was
app.
gonna
Better get
say
it
some
straight.
bullshit like
No,
that.
this is the thing about it.
Hey, quit playing
Here's
with
the thing
me.
about it. We can't smoke. We can't. My people. We can't smoke around OZ because he gonna blow our high, saying dumb shit. First, this nigga said Camilla not a superstar. Then the nigga
She
said,
ain't
this-
yet.
yeah, like I said, we not rolling a blunt with him. Okay, do not
These
smoke
the
with OZ.
same people that'll call Tierra
You,
Cowan ass.
that's a waste of weed.
Nobody said
That's a waste
that.
of
OC,
weed.
why you putting words into people's mouths, bruh?
I'm saying you would. Hey, you think she's a good player though?
Mind you, nobody
You
call
you
her
know I
ass.
was a
Nobody
McCown
likes her
shooter
work
during the
ethic.
season.
Nobody likes
What
her
are you
Oh,
talking
attitude.
about?
Nobody,
What
Hey,
are you talking
nobody,
about?
nobody call her
OZ, her
ass.
only
Like,
critique is her attitude. Like
wait,
you
and
call
she
her
just don't
ass.
work hard. Like,
Carla, I need you to confirm this. Were there any Tierra McCowan shooters this season?
What is this nigga saying?
What did he say? That man just went out.
Can any bro? There was no Tierra McCowan shooters this season. Why are we lying,
What?
Yes, I was.
bro?
What are you talking about,
Hey,
bro?
y'all be
I
flip flop.
wasn't.
I
I
was
think
not a
y'all be
shooter.
gaslighting.
All I
I
said was
was
that her
not
I
attitude is
was
I
bad.
was
the
just gonna
opposite
say,
of a shooter.
at
I
the
mean, like
same,
I defended her a couple times because
I
Carly was
don't,
up here
I don't
trashing her
remember
like she's
anyone
some
saying she
bum.
was
She's not a
pure
bum.
ass.
I
She
think
just has
also you
attitude
missed when I
problems.
said
She's not
on
a
this
bum at
same
all. Yeah,
space right here
it's her
that
attitude.
Tierra McCarn for a little while was considered one of the best bigs, one of the best center in the league for a little
I'll
while.
tell you what, I'm
And
about to be a
right
bigger
history.
McCollum fan
This is
this season season, since she has only 1 year left, we know that this has to be her year. Like she at this point, she knows she's not the first option on offense. She's not the second, and more likely not going to be the third. So just get with it.
Mind you, she almost averaged a double double with no point guard either. She had fucking J.C. Sheldon
You just
giving her the
letting
ball.
her
Oh no,
attitude take her out the
Bro,
she was
game.
why are
gambling
we trying
What?
to do the
out though. She
McCown
might
Cardoso
surprise us.
thing? Can we change the
Kiara needs to
subject?
grow
They don't
mature.
know.
Her mature level needs to
When did
grow.
you
Like
randomly
she
start
needs to
caring
grow
about Kiara?
maturity. She needs to grow up mentally because
Yesterday,
After
by the
her
way,
after that
maturity
edit.
level is not
hold
there.
on.
yesterday,
Bro, that
Veteran
edit,
role
boy.
play
That edit
too.
was
That
unserious.
edit
That
And
was
you
veteran
know
role
it.
crazy.
no,
is getting better.
honestly, I'm gonna be 100% for real. It was after that fight.
Hold on. Harlan,
Which side
The
you on?
what, Ozzy?
did y'all do a
I don't know if this nigga
did y'all
Tribe
do
all
a
let me talk. It's a good story. It was after that. It was after that fight versus
I'm,
Indiana, and when she was in the tunnel waving. Because I always thought I used to like dog her because I'm like I don't think she got that dog in her, but that showed me she had that dog in her. She has. It. I'm like, you know what? I'm a fan. I saw her waving. I'm like, oh, that's a demon right there. She let
Kiara
pull off.
always had that dog in her. She just is very immature. Like her mentality, she needs to
Right.
fix it.
Slime and Charlotte, what were you saying?
I was about to say, did y'all ever end up doing a spaces for the Ariel Atkins trade?
Yeah, that was our last space.
Oh, I was about to say I was not there for it, but the point I wanted to make was I do believe that's a great trade. Outside of the fact that they didn't swap picks for this year, they didn't get number 4 and number 6 in the draft.
Mm.
That's my only gripe about that trade. Outside of that, excellent trade.
All right.
Off the inside.
So the question is, what, bro? Is this nigga cruising down the
Ozzy, I did want
highway
to say
and
everybody acts
like,
like that against elbows because she don't know how to keep them shits to herself. It's not that she didn't have a dog in her. She was annoyed that that
Bro,
bum kept using
pause
her
that turn.
bones, kept
Niggas
using
are
her bones
hey,
against her. She was
if you
annoyed,
don't call me
OG.
elbow,
She was
make sure you
annoyed.
add champion in front of that.
I don't care. I don't care. Are you crazy?
What champ?
Um, at some
Niggas
point,
shoot
we
for
were supposed
anybody.
to have a Phoenix Mercury reporter join our space, but maybe he'll come later because I definitely feel like making a space later, talk about DT some more. But yeah. Any final thoughts for the space?
By the way, like I was saying, how long is it gonna take for DT to get in the Hall of Fame? Like
Bro,
when do they people become
Next
eligible for the
week,
Hall
she'll
of
be
Fame?
there
pause
next
and
week.
save it from your phone.
They won't
What
waste
did he
no
say?
time putting her in.
Shit, she should have been there.
okay, I'm making
They
sure.
probably told her ass after the Olympics she was going in. Like, I'll give him 2 months.
Like nigga, like nigga, like just
I'm just
retire,
curious to
please.
see
We'll
what she
get
does
you
after.
orange jacket and
If
everything.
she's gonna get a
I was
show on
gonna get
ESPN or something.
She said
I
no.
want her to
She said
do.
didn't she
I
say she was
want her
gonna
to
be
do.
chilling, Nicole?
She said when she retires, she's never
I
going
want her
back
to
to
do
a
that.
W game again.
What?
Yeah, she
No,
said
she
she's.
did
She
not.
said she's.
Hold on,
Yes, she
wait.
did.
No,
Yes, she
When
did.
did
Because
she
I was
say?
watching the video. I was just
I want her
gagged. I
to.
was like, okay, girl, period.
Hold
That
on.
makes no sense.
I want her and Sue Bird to do the college games, the college
Yeah,
basketball games, like how Peyton and Eli
I
do
think.
the NFL games.
Don't they
That's what I
already
want
do
them to.
something like that?
That's what I want her to do. Yeah, but it's only like
Rare. Like
Mind
every
y'all,
other
mind
game or
y'all, we never
something.
seen that lady
Rare.
again.
Them niggas, Peyton and Eli do it every
Like
Monday night.
literally, that lady is
Like
about
We're
to
that's
be
what I
never
want
popular
her
seeing
to
like
that
do.
Rihanna
lady
with that damn
again.
album. She's about to go off the grid and just take care of her kids.
make more babies with me.
Nothing wrong with that either.
I
Yes, there
think
is
she
something
should
wrong with
still
that.
stay and do
I
Maya
some
need.
Moore,
commentary.
Maya Moore can
We
still
need more
come back.
DT
She shouldn't
minutes
have been
more.
with that man. Like,
Nah,
why did
leave
you be
Maya
with
Moore
that
where she is. She
man?
ain't never come back. She hate the league. She don't like us.
Like, bro, she pissed me off with that shit.
Maya dipped on everybody like fuck y'all. She went out.
For a nigga in jail, bro.
She
He was
stood
a
for something.
jailbird. You was outside breathing free air.
She
And you
did
left
that
your
Irish
career
He was
goodbye or
for a
whatever.
unruly.
jailbird.
He was unruly
Man,
He
I was
jail.
just
was.
shocked. She
Like
went to
damn.
get him out of jail. She literally went to get her man out of jail. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm coming to get my
Make sure y'all
man.
file y'all
Like,
taxes, y'all. Too.
huh?
Make sure y'all file y'all taxes. It's about to be a pause.
Oh, I already did
Hey,
mine a
shout
long
out
time
Hot
Now
ago.
Dog.
I
you
don't play
just got
about
an
that.
email or something.
No, I been filed mine.
I was gonna say my
Yeah, get
shit
it
my
in.
done, but
Don't
I
be
was like,
waiting.
my
This is
daddy
not
gonna
no
text
time to
me.
be
I
where
said
y'all
no,
about to
baby.
be
I didn't already
mad.
pay my dues.
filed and got mine back already. Don't
I
play.
did my shit at the end of
Nah,
January.
fuck that. I already got hell. I already got my damn return. Fuck
Hmm.
y'all.
Man, Shay said he got his in 6 days.
I
I couldn't
paid
believe
them
Not
it.
even
people.
just that. You guys
6
get your
days.
stuff
That
in
nigga,
order. Get your
he
passport. Get
finesse.
your
Oh yeah,
passport.
get
Get
your
your
passport. But I
voting
ain't gonna
cards.
lie,
Get all
y'all.
of
Give
that
me
stuff. It's
your
not no time to
passport.
play.
Your passport. Yeah, if y'all don't got it right now, it might be over for
Go
y'all.
put
It
it
might gonna
now.
take you
Like
a
as soon
year.
as we get
Get
off
your
here,
But
go put
if
your
password
you're
and
trying
passport.
to fly, make sure you get your real ID. Be
yeah,
safe
get
at
your
the
real ID
DMVs
too.
because in Louisville, somebody just shot up like two of our DMVs out of nowhere. So make sure y'all be safe.
But no, no, no. I don't know how
What
y'all.
the fuck is that
But
a
listen,
shoe
you
up in
guys, see if you can
Louisville?
get that
Like
stuff online.
what?
I put my passport in, got it. It's quicker. I went online, got my stuff. I took my own passport picture, put it in, and I got my passport in 3 weeks
But no, if you
They
planning
tell
on flying,
online.
make sure you have your real ID.
Yeah, but if you have your passport, you don't need
Yeah,
it.
if you have your passport, you good. But for the
But
people
I
that
would
don't
man,
say
have
get
their
a
passport,
passport because you never know when you have to dip on this bitch. Trump is not playing.
yeah, but
man.
that process backed up already now though. So if you didn't have one, try to get in. Yo,
And I don't know if you. I know in Chicago, if you want to renew your license and stuff, you can do it online. But if you don't have, you can't renew it. If you're not renewing, and you need to get your ID, you need to set up appointments in Chicago. I don't know how
yeah,
you
and
do it though. So,
most appointments is get there early before they open.
hmm
May 7th, 2025. If you don't have a passport or a real ID, you cannot fly.
but get everything together
And
because
you
we vote
children
in two
need to
years.
explore the world. So make sure I get that.
Oh, and number one thing, I'm gonna need them to rescind the offer to bring back the Cleveland Rockers, bring back the
They're
Charlotte
already back,
Sting,
baby.
because god damn it, nigga, god damn it, them niggas are spoiled. They have the Cavaliers. They are the 1 seed. What the fuck do we have in
And
Charlotte?
they got me. Don't forget that.
Not too much on
They
Charlotte
living
now.
life.
Not too
You ain't
much.
even buying season tickets, Oz.
That's who. I might get them. Hey, aren't you supposed to
What do you
send
mean not too much in
Bird?
Charlotte? I live here and I'm in
Bird, aren't
hell.
you supposed
Damn,
to
where
sell
you
your?
living? Like what side? Shit.
Okay.
Nigga, I live near downtown
Nah, nigga,
Charlotte.
not talking about
All
hell.
right.
Anyway, North
Um.
Carolina,
all
the
right.
passport
Hold on.
office,
Hold on.
they are booked out three
Damn.
months. So, like Bird said, go ahead and order your passport online. You cannot get an appointment for the next 3 months. Make sure you get your real ID. If you are sick, do not go outside. If you have to go
Yes,
outside,
the
wear your
flu's going
mask.
around
If
bad.
you're wearing a mask, make sure
Yeah,
your
me in the
mask is
house.
above your nose. Get all of your shots before the end of March, okay? Y'all make sure y'all staying safe out here. And stop touching
Oh,
each
and
other. If you got to touch somebody, wash
Yeah.
your hands, okay? Thank you.
Yes, the flu is going around
by the
so
way,
bad, and like put a fucking mask on, wash your hands. Wash your hands after you do anything. Like I don't know why the fuck I had to tell people that at work. Like go wash your hands. Like what are you doing? Y'all are grown as
did,
fuck. It's
I'm about
nasty.
to say, did any of y'all watch that football game between
We don't watch
Texas and Georgia
football.
last night?
No, this is
We watch
women's
basketball
basketball
Nigga,
only.
it,
Stop
we're
We're
talking
fucking
not
about.
gonna
with
do
me.
no football
I'm
talk up
talking
in
about
here.
the women's
Go
basketball
find
Who
game.
said
another
football?
space with
It
that
was a
shit.
women's basketball game, but it was damn near a
No.
football game between them two teams.
No.
Did you not see the final score between Texas and Georgia last night?
Yeah, we saw it.
We seen it was so bad. We didn't watch. We was watching the rival. Great games.
Like I said, it was a football game. That was a final score 57-26.
All
Oh,
right.
oh brother.
So can I ask Bert a question before we get out of here?
Go ahead, Oz. Then we'll let our guest speaker speak.
Oh, my fault. I thought you were about to end the
No. What
thing.
do you want,
No,
Oz?
we're
What do
not.
you want?
Berg, what happened to you not spending any money, giving any of your money, spending any of your dollars on the Chicago Sky after Jeff this year? Do you remember saying that?
I didn't buy season tickets, did I?
Ooh,
Did I buy season tickets? But no, I'm gonna tell you this. Like seriously, this guy be pissing me the fuck off every year. Every year they do some bullshit. But I want to support the girls, and I weigh that option a lot of the times, the organization versus the players, and I know where my money's gonna go, and that's the only thing that keeps me supporting them. But I definitely didn't buy season tickets. I didn't. But I will be going to some of the games. I'm not gonna lie. I will. But I still fucking I can't. I don't know Jeff. I don't know. There's something about him that I don't like.
All right. Let's get to our guest speaker. Phoenix Mercury reporter Trevor. Welcome back to the radio show.
Hey Trevor, welcome back.
Good to
Hi,
Hi.
see
Trevor.
everybody.
Hey,
hello, hello.
Trevor.
Yeah. What's up? How was the? Wait, you were at the press conference with AT, right?
That's right. Earlier today.
Nice. Yeah. How was it?
It was good. I think she's going to be a really good player here. I'm curious to see how it's going to work, this Big Three model, since it's not really working on the men's side, but it should be fun at least.
Okay. Yeah, we kind of already said.
No, I
Well,
got a question. Well,
yo, go ahead, Oz. Yeah.
yeah, did the DT news like drop during the press conference?
No, like an hour or two, or actually, yeah, no, 2 hours after it.
Oh, okay, okay. Did you feel any energy? Like, was this? You think this was like known at all in the building? Did you hear any like, I don't know, any chatter, anything about DT?
No, not at all. The GM said like a week ago that he was in talk with her and her agent, and then she just dropped it out of nowhere in that Time article.
Period. I love that for her. I do have a question for you, Trevor. How do you feel when AT said they were just playing positionless basketball? Do you think it should be a different model, or do you agree with that sentiment?
Like that she's going to play that with the Mercury.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I think so. I think that's the way to go. We're going to see if they get a point guard, but I agree with that.
I have a question for Trevor. We know what kind of direction the starters are going, but like if you look at Phoenix bench, it's like it's not really strong. Like, how do you think they're gonna make a push without a strong bench? Because in the W we've seen in the past year or so, you have to have a strong bench to even push for a playoff contention or to get past the playoffs.
Right, that's the concern. We're going to kind of see how they build it out, but yeah, no, being top heavy. I guess if I'm running a team, that's not necessarily how I do it, but that's the route they're going.
Okay, so you think now that DT is officially like on paper gone, do you think they would use her salary to fill up the bench, or do you think it would be an opposite?
It depends. They're going to be very aggressive. I wouldn't doubt it. That's just kind of how this ownership is,
Mm-hmm.
to try to add the best talent that they can. So, um, I would lean on that more side of that side more than anything else.
Okay, bet.
So, we kind of talked about it a little bit, but the Natasha Cloud trade, it's gotten a lot of like criticism by fans, whatever, because of how it went about, like how Natasha Cloud found out about it on like on social media. Was that talked about in the press conference at all?
Yeah, I asked the GM, Nick Uren, about that today. Here, let me go ahead and post the response on the jumbotron here. He basically said no comment, and that Tosh was a great part of the Mercury. Kind of not coach speak, but GM speak, if you will. So the full response is on there.
Okay, maybe
Carlin,
Carlin, you can play it.
yeah, do you have that clip?
Yeah, my former colleague put it up, so let me get the clip.
Oh, bet.
Oh, is it on the jumbotron?
The quote is, let me get the clip on the jumbotron right now.
Okay, yeah, I can play it out loud on the jumbotron.
Okay, where is it? Okay, now it's up there.
All right, awesome. What's up, Brandy?
What's up, Carlin? What's up, black people? And MK, my homie.
We have our guest speaker, Trevor, here.
And Trevor.
Oh, Trevor, my fault. What's up, gang?
You okay?
Trevor's like, no, please.
My fault, Trevor. What's up, gang?
Hi.
Yeah.
What y'all talking about?
Colin, can you play the
Phoenix?
clip?
We're just asking
Yeah. I'm
Trevor
still
questions
I'm
about the
loading it
Phoenix
up right now.
Mercury. If you got any questions you want to ask, or they did their press conference with Alyssa Thomas today. So
Did they talk about Natasha?
yeah, he's about to play.
Yep, I
Colin's about
asked
to
about
play a
that.
video for us to play in the
I
jumbotron.
bet.
Yeah, I'm about to play it in just 30 seconds. Yeah, but until then, Brandy, you have any questions for Trevor?
No, my only question would be like their response and why did they trade Natasha after one season? She played well for them. Like, that was shocking. But that would have been my only question.
Yeah, you can see the quote. It's up there on the jumbotron, and then Starfighter's gonna play the clip.
All right, I'll play it right now.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into specifics, but I'll say, like, Natasha, we're so thankful for what she did for the organization, both on and off the floor, from choosing us in free agency last year to what she was able to bring on the floor. And, the nature of this business is when you can acquire a talent like Alyssa's, you have to give up something of great value. So we're so thrilled with where we're headed, but so thankful for what Tosh and Beth and Sophie were able to give during their time.
All right.
So, Trevor, in that response, I guess my only combative thing to say was he did seem very, 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 very PR trained, right? And PR training is good to an extent, but I feel like personally, and as a supporter of the Mercury, unfortunately, um, he could have been way more empathetic. Sometimes you don't have to be so like clean and polished. Some people like a little bit of emotions, even if it was fake. I could have taken fake emotions. I can't do anything with a PR statement. Like, show me something. So, do you feel like what he said was just covering himself and the organization? Because she did say that they didn't reach out to her at all, like nobody on the team at all. And I feel like that's a shady move. And when shade happens, I feel like it's better to come like from an honest standpoint instead of like a PR standpoint. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think just with the nature of the business, like you said, like the Mercury are in the best interest of the Mercury, so they're not going to give anything for a former player, Tosh, who's not there anymore. That's kind of how I would interpret it.
Trevor, I just have a question for you. To fill out the rest of the roster for Phoenix, are they going the route of like trying to get free agents like Ariel Powers and Kennedy Carter, or are they going to take the Valkyries route and just go, just get players from the EuroLeague?
Yeah, good question. It's hard to say. I've been kind of focused on the Suns lately. This is the first time I've been able to get back over to the W. But knowing this ownership group, they're going to try to get the best players possible. Depth isn't really a concern. I know that's something. Well, it is a concern for this team. It's not necessarily a concern for this ownership. They want to get the best talent they can get. So expect them to go that route.
Oh, so you're saying they would rather splurge on like big names instead of getting a bench without saying it.
Correct.
That's what you're
Yes.
saying without saying it. All
Correct.
right,
Yeah.
bet.
Do you think? I mean, I don't. This is just your opinion. Like, do you think ownership was pushing like the GM in the front office to make a trade like this or make a couple trades like this, like getting Satu and Alyssa? Because I mean, I know how they move. Like they do the same with the Suns.
Yeah, no, I think 100%. Nick, the GM, had said that today, I think in another quote, exactly what you were saying.
I figured.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, for anyone who watches the Suns, you can see how this Big Three experiment's going. So I'm hopeful to watch a better Big Three in the W this year.
Ooh,
uh,
I have a question for you on the other side. I know it's the WNBA radio space. So, do you think KD's getting traded this offseason?
Don't know for sure, but it's not looking good right now.
Okay.
If I had to read the room and give my opinion, I would say it's not looking good right
And
now.
I'm assuming you're a fan. Like as a fan, would you like to see him go somewhere else?
Absolutely not. It's been a real kind of honor. I mean, I'm only 26. I'm still really young, and I watched KD when I was young, and it's been an honor for me and like a privilege to be around him and be around one of the greats. I don't think he's the problem at all. I do think it's the roster construction, and it just sucks that unfortunately, he's getting a lot of blame, criticism around here when I think it's unwarranted.
I do
um,
have a question.
oh, okay, go ahead, Brandy.
I don't know if you answered this already, but with the way that the roster is constructed now, adding AT, Satu to the mix of Kalia Copper, um, and the pieces you have around them, what big name free agent is left do you think can help this team like defensively? Because we see what they can possibly do offensively, but as far as defense, there's a lot of question marks around this team. So what free agent do you think can help this team defensively and address that need?
Hmm. Yeah, good question. I'd have to look at the list. Like I said, I've been kind of focusing on the Suns and building actually my own Suns outlet. So I need to get back to it. That's probably something I'll get to next, though.
On a hypothetical question, Trevor, do you think before they made all these trades that they thought about spacing? Because, for instance, if you have AT and if you have Brown, and at the same time, like that hurts spacing wise. Like Kalia's not going to have the spacing that she needs. Um, Satu, she wants to be a four now. She's going to be in the paint. So spatial wise, like, do you think they thought about that before making these trades?
If I had to be honest with you, I wouldn't. I would say probably not. This ownership and the way it operates, and for people who aren't too familiar, they got a new owner, Matt Ishbia, 2 years ago, February 2023. Yeah, about 2 years ago now. And they've been very aggressive in getting kind of big names to, in my opinion, bring people back and sell tickets and things like that. I do think that basketball is secondary when it comes to this ownership. That's just my opinion, though, from reading it.
That's
Yikes.
insane.
Yeah, because do they even have draft picks for this year? If so, maybe it's like in the second or the third round.
I'm sure they probably. I don't know if they traded. I'd have to take a look.
Yeah, that's. I think.
Yeah, I think he got traded. So
Yeah, they
I
traded all of them. And Trevor, not to be messy or nothing, but I heard you say a couple of times that you were focusing more on the sun side. Did you see Katie's delete, his tweet and delete?
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
Let's just say that Kevin is very engaged with the media out here. I've talked to him before too. It's nothing new. He's very engaged with the media out here.
Okay, okay.
I have another question. I know you said that you're focusing more on the Sun right now, but with the way that this roster is constructed with the current pieces in Casa 2 and AT, how do you think the spacing would be on the floor with those current players?
That's a good question. I think that it remains to be seen just how the style they play. Like, are they going to play fast? Are they going to try to work more in the half court? Or are they going to try to force turnovers? I would expect they're going to try to play as fast as they can. And they're probably going to try to say, hey, we're going to try to get out in the break and make things happen so we don't really have to focus on the shooting. But if you're going to win, you got to win in the half court. I would say their spacing is going to struggle until they make moves to fill out the roster.
And do you know if Nate has changed his mind yet about taking 35 threes a game?
I don't know. I was right behind him in the press conference today. I should have asked, but
It's okay.
I do think that's their general thing. But now they've got players who don't really fit that mold,
Yeah,
so
I was
we'll
gonna
see.
say
so.
how
Hopefully he
does
can
that
bring it
work
down to
with
like
AT?
15.
But
So what's
still,
your?
how does that work with AT?
That's what I'm wondering too, and that's why it lends me more to believe that they're kind of trying to put the best players they can on their team to attract and hopefully win that way. And attract meaning attract new players, big name players, free agents. Yeah, that's how I kind of see it.
So do you think an opening night that Celeste Taylor will be the starting point guard, or you think it's going to be Uzun?
I would say it's possible, but they might end up doing something by committee. That's just typically, like in my brief basketball experience, teams that don't necessarily have a true point guard, they usually do things by the committee, and the Suns have done that too. With Booker and Beal.
Trevor, as a fan, as an honest fan, someone who's been watching the Phoenix Mercury for a while, where do you project this team to be in the standings when the season starts? If they start the season with this current roster,